guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you guys are way over here in Ivrix. Specifically in the Pearl Sanctuary.
I was waiting for it.
It's Yvri, I'm sorry.
You can be wrong. You are welcome to be wrong. You have come to the Pearl Sanctuary from the Hacienda at the Silvergrass Hacienda, and here at the Pearl Sanctuary, you have found your friend, a contact named Aridel, a artist contact from the House of Grass that has a job for you, where you need to go and investigate a nobleman's house and find out if, not for sure, but if they're up to no good. This is more of a recon as opposed to necessarily combat. But Aridel, and I'll put Aridel's picture on the screen for you here. Aridel wants you guys to be cautious and clandestine in your operations, preferably not notifying them that you are actively investigating them. So, as you guys have just had your nice long rest, what would you guys like to do as you wake up the next morning? Aridel did try to get Brahmi to join her in her bedroom, but was unable to convince her to do so.
She's working right now, so that's not appropriate, but thank you.
Of course. So, as she comes out, she yawns and stretches. She's got a little bit of bedhead going where her hair isn't shaved. Good morning. I'm gonna put some waffles on if you want some.
That sounds great.
What?
Brahmi is
Oh, you're
already-
one of those chipper people. Oh, hold on, coffee first. And she walks.
Can I help with anything?
Yeah, I could really use a little bit of silence. Thanks.
Oh, sorry about that.
She goes about making coffee. She's got a French press, and she takes her time doing the whole French press process. As she does so, she doesn't mutter. She doesn't do anything other than just hang her head slowly from one side to the other. She sways, just unsteady because she's decaffeinated. You smell the coffee on the air, and eventually she finishes doing it and looks at the rest of you as she's got a full carafe. You all want some?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well, there's the grounds. There's a pour over in the cabinet. And she walks away with the entire French press.
Okay. Brahmi makes some coffee. I think she knows how to make coffee.
I hope so.
She's gonna try.
Okay. Let's get you to roll your survival check.
It's a survival check?
To cook. Yes.
Well, this is coffee. Coffee's
It's going to be an easy survival check of an 8.
Okay.
What were you hoping it was? Is that a curiosity?
Yeah. Was it going to be an athletics check with a side of medicine?
I don't know. Maybe a medicine check does sound accurate, but
Oh yeah, it's like science.
My wife would argue it's drugs.
okay. Animal handling for handling myself and making coffee with a complicated instrument. I don't know. That works. I made it. I guess it tastes pretty good. She'll make enough for everyone.
Okay. Does anyone else want coffee made by Brahmi?
Sure.
Cool. Brahmi, do you make your coffee strong or weak?
What type of coffee is it? How does it smell? Is it like a medium roast?
Oh no, this is heavy dark roast. This
then she makes it a
is
little
like
weaker.
Wake the Neighbors Death Wish coffee.
She makes it a little weaker then. So
Okay. So, you guys can have your coffee. Aridel is slowly waking up to make waffle batter, which she will put together and start whipping up. She starts perking up a little bit. So, how are you guys gonna handle, well, not you guys, but how are we gonna handle the job? Got any plans?
Eric, can we kind of do a refresh? And also, how will we be adding Milo to our
Oh,
situation?
I'll take care of that.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Do you
Go ahead.
do you still want to go investigate the dig site before we go look at the mansion? And by
Well,
you, I mean
we could.
you all sleepyheads who just spent most of the night sleeping.
Did you not sleep? Oh, that's right. You don't sleep. I'm sorry.
So, dig site? Are we still interested in that, or just head straight to the mansion?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, I asked them.
Yeah,
Well,
but
we
there's no
see
response
what
from them.
Bodhi's typing. Yeah, in a minute, I'm going to tell us what we're about to do.
Okay, Mio puts on a disguise. What kind of disguise does Mio put on?
Mm-hmm.
What have I seen mostly in the city so far coming in? What race?
It's a hodgepodge of all sorts of different races from all over Toivoa. This is not a racially divided city. This is a melting pot.
Then he's going to do a half elf.
I was gonna say you could do the women again.
And I thought about it.
Which,
wanna start up
which
there.
half, like the top half or the bottom half?
Just pretty much chop half, just face area. He's gonna give himself
Okay.
pointed ears, like more angular eyebrows, a thinner nose, a thinner jawline.
Dude, what's up with the cultural appropriation, man? Don't you know in these day and age you shouldn't do that?
Well,
Like, elf face is totally down and frowned upon now, man.
it just seemed appropriate. Kelly always says when you're visiting a new town, role playing's important.
Oh, I didn't know that was visiting a new town. Okay, I'll remember that.
Total tubular, dude.
Yep, that's what I said. Yeah. All right. So let's go check out the mansion.
Sure.
Wait, are we? Are
All
we
right.
building this first?
Oh, you might have drunk away this memory, Brahmi, so I'll remind you. If we have a couple inns or potential inns into the mansion, I do think we should maybe stagger our approaches.
Okay.
As it's at this point still just recon. I think staggering a couple approaches from different directions and coming back to accumulate what we've learned is the easiest thing to do.
That sounds great.
If you're not gonna have any waffles, you mind if I eat them all?
I
can
want
I
some
have
waffles, dude.
Go ahead and eat them all.
Thanks. Hey, Galileo! You hear Aridel's voice from the other room, Galileo. You have been in the bedroom. There doesn't need to be anything involved between the two of you if you choose not to. In fact, is there anything between you and Aridel? Galileo?
Oh,
We've already driven him away.
So
Yep.
shocked by what you said
New character name.
and believe this is his introduction.
Galileo, would there be anything between your character and Aridel?
well, how long have I been here?
A couple of days, waiting for the rest of these guys to show up.
Then no.
Okay. So, you will have slept on the floor because she will absolutely take the bed. But you smell waffles and she calls to wake you up.
Okay, then I'll clean myself up and go on down.
You come out into the main room of the apartment, and there are painting supplies everywhere. This is a flop apartment. She hasn't finished a painting in a good 3 or 4 weeks. There's paint supplies everywhere. There's brushes. There's water bowls that are filthy and brown. The place is a mess. You can hear the traffic from the tavern below. What would you like to do?
Whoa, whoa. I look over at Mio. Hey, was there like another person here last night when we were here?
Of course. What do you think? Gonna do this shorthanded? No.
Wow.
Do you guys remember another person?
Wow, that was. I almost did a big pit dive to sport last night.
I mean,
Yeah.
there was a lot of people in downstairs. Someone could have came up. I mean,
But he just came out of her, and he points over to the lady, bedroom. And I thought, okay, you guys aren't too
Callia's-
concerned about that? All right.
Callie's looking around at her messy place with disapproval.
Yeah. Just don't judge lest you yourself be judged. You know what they say. All right. Well,
Did we
yeah.
see him yet?
yeah,
Did
he,
you?
he walks out into the living room where all the painting supplies are, and he's disapproving of her bachelorette-ness.
Rami is like staring at him with her eyes narrowed.
can you explain what you look like, Ellie?
Yeah.
Sure. He is a tall half elf with dark blue hair, wearing glasses, and let's see. For his for his weapon, he has a what's it called, a rapier, and a rapier, a whip, and a hand crossbow that are all on the right side of his body. And then he's wearing half plate armor, so fairly heavily armored.
Does he look familiar to any of us, Eric?
Roll history checks. I think Caltrix would know. Yes.
Brahmi knows as well.
Okay.
And Altar does.
Altar does as well. Yep, because
Never
he made the
seen him
hand.
in my life.
Nope. Okay.
It's hard to see
Or
people
if
when
you
you're locked in a
didn't,
closet.
certainly don't remember.
I'll wait till he starts talking.
Don't I know you? Wait a minute. Galio, right?
Yes, and you're
Do you remember me? You might not remember me. We were both.
Starflower?
I was at the temple when you were, getting checked out.
Roll your history check.
Yes.
This is going to be the fun one. Do you recall Brahmi's name?
I
Absolutely.
sure do.
Hey, first roll.
Okay, she wouldn't mind.
Yes, I remember you, Brahmi.
Yeah, great. Oh, it's so nice to see you again.
What's been going on?
So much. It's hard to talk about.
They're supposed to go and deal with that house, those creepy one that was supposed to be having... Sorry. They're supposed to go over to the noble's house and investigate what's going on there. Remember we told you about that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He's part of the Biedermeier, and we want to make sure that there's nothing fishy going on.
Definitely appreciate the help.
And they're from that new hacienda over at their Silvergrass hacienda, they're working with Dream Shade.
All right.
Yeah.
How long have you been with the House of Grass, Galio?
Very short here. Would it be like a couple of weeks?
Yep. See, Galio here's
Welcome
a
to the
new
house.
recruit.
Thank you.
I recall. I don't remember the whip.
I remember the whip.
You?
Oh, that's just for just to have something additional. I like
I
to be
understand.
prepared.
It's important to be so. Do you have an in with the house already, Galio, or you just jumping in?
I do.
Sorry, not the house. I'm talking about the I'm talking about Ernan's mansion.
Oh no, no, I haven't been there.
Well, it'll be
But
fun.
I'll be glad to help out.
Uh, sorry. Aradel, you mentioned what was it? A delivery?
Yeah, that painting right over there. You guys look over, and there's a painting that is covered with a large sheet. That
Can
needs,
I love
yeah, that
Mage
needs.
hand, like a little shadow hand to peek.
Okay, let's roll your sleight of hand, please.
I just want to peek under the sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn. Swear I used to be good at this.
Awesome. With an 18, you're able to take a quick peek behind as you test the weight of the frame. And as you do, the image is that of a very oldish man that has been painted to look younger. He's currently standing on a promontory of rock, looking over a vast expanse of grass and trees. You recognize it as the view from the Pearl Sanctuary before the walls were established. This is a fiction that is of the proprietor of the house looking across the entirety of Evrix as his domain.
How's it the quality of the painting?
It's fairly good. Let's find out, shall we? It's a 90 out of 100. It's a pretty nice painting. She did a good job on it.
It's kind of amazing.
Well, thank you.
Uh,
That's going to be real heavy. Be careful. I worked real hard on the frame. It's all hand carved.
Who do we have that can even lift this?
Oh, it's going to take 2 or
Look
3
down our
people.
row.
3 or 4 maybe. But
Certainly.
see, if you take 3 or 4 people to carry it, then that leaves 1 person to supervise and 1 as an assistant. That'll get you into the house.
Go, all of us in one go.
Yeah, the only downside is I think he wants in the hall, which is near the entrance. So you're going to have to figure out how to handle that.
The other downside being that we all, well, with the exception possibly of Mio, and maybe 1 or 2 of us others, end up revealing our faces.
But he
Making
won't recognize
a
you.
multi-pronged approach difficult. Not the first time.
That's true.
I am. So if we were trying to limit the number of people that carried this, who can actually carry this? Cody, how good are you at doing a lift? Not by yourself, like a team lift.
Yeah, I lift a lot of stuff. Like, what do you
Well,
what do you want me
Kelio's
to
a mage, so that's not going to help us. Brahmi might be our person? How's your strength,
Or
Brahmi?
she's like got a waffle in her mouth.
What do you mean
and she...
4? We
What?
have a giant painting.
Yes. Do you want me to carry the paint? I'm sorry, I was really
Not by
involved eating this
yourself.
waffle.
I'm just wondering how much. Oh my god! You know it's a pancake.
It's
It's a
delicious.
waffle if it
waffles.
has little
It's-
little
here.
squares in it.
Here, Brahmi, you're going to want some of this. And Aradel walks over to you with a small bottle of maple syrup and says, ah.
Okay. Okay.
And she'll drop
No, not.
a small
no.
pour of maple syrup into your mouth with your waffle.
Oh my gosh. Promi's really into this. I'm sorry. What was the question again? Carrying the painting?
I'll tear. How do you feel about lifting?
I'm okay. I can't lift very heavy, but I can lift, babe.
Not the babe.
Would your lion be
Oh,
able
yeah.
to lend his strength at all? I mean, I truly don't know how that would work, but
He could pull stuff.
do you think?
Yeah, he could pull stuff.
So, under the circumstances of a harness or something?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. That would be the cool thing.
Well, I think, correct me, anyone, if I'm wrong, but it looks like we're going to need the entire team to get this down the road.
Yeah. One thing I've been working on that might help, and I don't even know, because it just depends on if the universe decides to work this way, but it might, because we're by the ocean and Brahmi likes the ocean, so the universe might open up for us. And I rustle around in like my paisley satchel, and I pull out like this little painting that I did on the when we had our beach thing when Callie or Brahmi was trying to commune with nature, and it's a picture. It's like a little kid, and it's got like a tree,
Mhm.
like a tree with a stump, and then behind the trunk is like a stick figure with a head looking behind it, and it's a big fat man hiding behind a tree. And I'm like, I made these. This will help us walk around, and people won't really pay any attention of us. It's kind of like if we were all Mio or something. So this might help. I don't really know quite how we would use it, but I've been working on this because I think Mio's got some stuff figured out. I was thinking maybe he didn't want to, or we don't need to be always around. So I'm going to try to be more like Mio. So I can do that.
Nice. Pass without a trace. Awesome.
So
That's
that
a
might
good idea,
help.
Brody.
Yeah, I mean,
This might be the first time I've seen this presentation, but I feel like this might be helpful. I like good work.
all right. But
Why a
yeah, I
fat
can
human?
carry stuff. I can carry stuff. I'm just pretty short. But I could be underneath something.
I'll help carry as well.
Because, yeah, I mean, it's not really the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight and the dog.
I think I know you well enough to know that you don't fight dogs, Bodhi.
Airedale smiles.
Yeah.
I'd watch him fight a Cocker Spaniel.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. I could maybe walk underneath it and hold up part of it.
Ooh.
Can we get a
You were
wagon?
talking about the dog stuff.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
you know what we think? I think what we should match him up with? Corgi. Bodhi versus Corgi. Yeah.
That would be so cute.
All right. I guess we can.
Okay.
If only I could
Uh,
find a Corgi.
Fantastic. Now, Mio was he putting on a disguise? Where did he go?
Just turn directly around.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. Wait. You would. All right.
Yeah, I didn't mean
Not
to
a bad look.
Alio, I didn't know he was going to be here. I figure a blue-haired half-elf would be fine, but now there's two of us.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm flattered, really.
But Mio, would you mind doing a disguise for one or two of us?
Yeah, no, I'm sure that'd be fine. Do we have any requests?
Well, I think my disguise self will be sufficient for this errand. I do think Brahmi should be less conspicuous,
Me?
or maybe Altair.
Oh,
Not to
no,
pick
that's
on
really-
the blue-skinned people here or anything.
I get it. I get it. It's a little
Skinist.
crazy. That's
Skinist?
okay.
Yeah,
If we're not a common sight around
Not
here,
not like colorist or.
go colorist.
Mhm,
Although I think that's actually an artist term.
mhm. You would know.
I do. You know, I think I'm gonna stay here. Oh, damn! I have to go with, don't I?
Why?
Well, see, I'm the artist. He's gonna want to see me. Gonna critique
Willie?
it.
he's out right now.
Oh,
Does he
well,
know
in
what
that
you
case,
look like?
I would
Does he know you?
prepare a.
Of course he
There's that.
knows me. He commissioned me for this.
Has he seen you or has he met you?
Oh, he's met me. I mean, he wanted. That's how I got the likeness right. You know how long he posed for this?
14 hours?
A little longer than that, but yeah, not much
Were
longer.
you there?
What? No, he came
I'm
here.
just. No, I'm just. Mio's guess is particularly accurate. Makes me suspicious. Do you have enough filler to talk to him for, say, a good half hour?
I don't think that's going to be a problem. He's going to hate it.
Mhm.
Have you ever dealt with the delivery of art? Every time.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. You know that. Shut up.
I mean, I didn't usually take time to entertain the recipient, but I'm sure they do want to have something to say about it.
Yeah. I mean, I know what you did to that one guy who argued and talked back, so I don't suppose anyone really does that anymore
It
to
was-
you, right?
That was he was asking for some engagement. It was a different context entirely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I heard
Everyone
that
came
you
away
broke his
happy.
neck.
That's what I. It's okay, but he had a lot of fun up until then, and he didn't die.
Uh-huh.
And commissioned more art later.
Right. What was his name again?
Envy.
Oh, that figures.
It's spelled NV,
Mm.
not ENVY.
Of course.
Well, when you're ready to go to Saren's place, I'm ready to go. I mean, there's not much else I gotta
Are
do.
you? Does your professional look?
Well, I suppose. She goes over and grabs a pitcher and she pours it over her head and flings her hair off to the side, and all of a sudden her hair's done.
Oh my god.
So well done.
Very impressive.
Thanks. Let's rock.
Did you want me to put makeup and everything on the other people here?
Oh yeah, they're gonna need it.
Okay. Do you mind if I borrow some of the supplies here?
Oh no, absolutely. Help yourself.
Perfect.
Of course, the
allow
cosmetics
me-
kit's right over there.
The what?
Cosmetics kit?
Oh, fantastic.
Help yourself.
So Brahmi, Altair, what would you like to look like? We kind of got to get rid of the. I just gesture at their faces.
Borrow some clothes too.
What's wrong with my face?
Who's memorable?
Brahmi doesn't wear a lot, typically. She shows a lot of skin, so that's a lot of cosmetics to me.
Perhaps a robe or.
Do you have any clothes I could borrow? I don't have a second pair of clothes with me.
Oh, girl. Come with me.
Okay, thank you.
And she walks you into her bedroom, which is a mess. There's
Okay.
one organized section of this room, and you can
Very
easily
relatable.
deduce with your passive insight that that must be where Galileo was for the night.
Oh, good. At least he had a clean spot to sleep.
Everywhere else in here, it's, discarded shirts, there's shoes on the bed, there's armor dangling from a light fixture, just a candelabra. Just, this place is filthy. She goes into the closet, digs around. And pants. No. Flowy skirt. Yeah. Here. And she throws it over her shoulder at you.
She grabs it and changes. She's just trying to cover her arms and her midriff.
Here, and a poofy shirt, like one of those pirate shirts, comes out.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah, with big puffy sleeves. And oh, you need an accessory. And she flings a tricorn hat at you.
Pirate hat? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited.
There you go.
Thank you.
And oh, how to do the accessories. And she gets out a long leather belt and will fasten it across like a bandolier style.
Oh, great. Awesome. Like a bandolier style, like sash is what
Yeah,
you're
like a
saying?
sash, yeah. Just a leather belt with a buckle.
Very cute. She feels very cute. Thank you so much. She changes into them. She closes the door and then changes into them.
Does she close the door with Aradel in the room, or does she close the door?
Aradel can stay. It's fine.
Aradel's going to sit there and just admire art.
That's fine. I'm sure there's some art in the room she can watch. So.
That's not what she's admiring.
I know. She changes and then heads back out for Mio.
One sec. And she goes over and helps you fix your hair so it's behind your ear and not in your face.
Well, it might be better to have it go in front of her ears because her ears are very thin looking, so it might be a little harder.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
2 braids over the front?
Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Yeah, absolutely. And she's going to start braiding them. And she reaches into a bowl where there's some beads, and she's going to add some little beads to it. As you do so, you realize she's really good at this, and she's probably braided dreads before.
Oh, awesome. Please don't dread my hair, but thank you.
Right now.
That would take forever.
It
also,
takes a
for Brahma's
long
hair.
ass time to do
It would
dreads.
take forever, and Brahma's
Let's
hair is
do it
not
right
out
now.
for it.
For the record,
Dude, it
Eric
took, like,
thinks
my
that dreads are
whole-
disgusting. Just saying.
It took like my whole life to do dreads, man. But I don't need anyone braiding my dreads. These are perfect.
I will have to show you a picture of my brother's
Yeah.
dreads.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
All right. So as you exit her bedroom, she follows along. Ah!
Brahmi spins around and like poses. Okay, this is great. So now all you need to do is like kind of like a little bit of my chest, my neck, and my face and my hand. Well, I could wear gloves. Then you don't have to worry about my hands. Perfect.
Tell you what, Mio, you go ahead and handle her face. I'll handle her chest and arms.
I would appreciate that. Thank
My
you.
arms are covered. It's fine. Thank
Well,
you.
your hands, dear.
Oh, gloves? Do you have gloves?
I suppose. Such a shame to put gloves on beautiful fingers.
I'm sorry.
Here,
That's
she will just hand you a pair of gloves. And they don't quite fit, but they're good enough.
That's fine.
As you put your hands into the supple leather gloves, you feel that there's some spare paint bristles in the gloves.
Okay, that's weird.
Like right in the
Tries-
webbing, right between your pinky and your ring finger.
Huh. She tries picking it out.
You know how hard it is to pick a paintbrush bristle out of a glove?
So hard.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody's lined up for MAC Cosmetics featuring Mio.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with you, Mr. Altair, if you don't mind taking a seat on the stool.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna touch your face. I'm just like inches away from you, staring straight in your face. Probably closest you've ever been to my face. Now you're
That
kind
he
of
knows.
yeah, when you're awake at least. So you're kind of a big boy, so I figure we'll go Goliath or half Goliath with you. So he starts adding gray tones to him and grays up his whole face, keeps him bald, but he's going to do like almost like a granite texture to it. So it looks like you either have tattoos or just a natural granite looking face. And I'm going to get some get some prosthetics out to make you a little bit more of a nose, because it looks like you're kind of shallow on that area.
And I got no
And-
ears.
Yep, I was gonna say, I'm like, and I'm also gonna give you ears.
Oh boy.
These ears aren't actually functional, so try not to mess with them. They might come off, but
Oh my
I'll
gosh,
put
fake
plenty of
ears.
spirit gum on them and it'll keep them on. You're good. So I'll roll for his. What is it? Sleight of hand?
Yes. No, deception. Sorry.
Oh, deception, son of a bitch.
I'll give him
You
guidance.
need guidance?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You can cast guidance.
Yep, it's not a good one. What do I get for disguise kit? Sorry.
You get your proficiency once again.
Okay, so it's another 3, so it's 10 plus guidance.
Yep.
So 13.
Awesome. 13 is pretty good. You can tell because you know what you did that this is not a great job, but it's not bad. It should get him past.
You might want to try a hood or something. Those ears, they're lopsided. They're glued on like a mother, though, so you're not getting those off for a couple weeks.
What if you put a wig on him? Do we have a wig?
Goliaths don't have wigs. They don't have hair.
Never mind. Sorry. Okay.
Mr. Gallo, do you have a preference what you look like?
Whatever works. I used to have a much thinner build, so if you want to make me look feminine or human, whatever.
Yeah, well,
Put a dress on him. Yeah.
well, we could, yeah. I'm just going to start making him look like a woman.
Okay.
So he's just going to be a female half-elf.
We have those accessories already.
We have plenty. I'm good with this makeup.
Before.
I'm assuming I'm getting guidance again here. I'm just going to assume Altair did.
Okay, that's really good.
So that's a 23. I'm good at doing women's makeup.
So, Galileo, are you a pretty woman or a not so pretty woman?
I'm pretty.
All right.
Of course he's pretty.
Pretty
You're really good at
woman.
like glamour makeup.
Walking down the street. Sorry.
All right, now Brahmi, we just need to do something about the cuteness your face. And make it less I'm going to age you, and then I'm going to start putting aging makeup on her.
I mean,
I'm not going to let you have an opinion. I'm just going to do a lot of wrinkles.
more human.
Aradel is very disappointed by this.
I just kind of flick your ears. Those aren't very human.
That's true. It's okay. I've got them hidden under my hair, and I have a hat. She puts the hat on.
Okay. So, old lady. I'm going to make an ugly ass old lady. And then
Thank you.
Yeah. And then, so I'll roll for that. And then I'm going to specifically stop at the collarbone and go no further. Like, it's literally awkward. I'm like, and just cut off.
Aradel's like, fine. And she goes from adding contours to all of the dulling features that she possibly can give you.
Thank you.
You got guidance. I said guidance.
Yeah, did that roll come through, Eric? Oh, it did.
Yeah, got an 18.
It's
Good.
It was another. So that one's going to be a 23 again.
Yeah, 23 is awesome.
Okay. Anyone else? I mean, there's no way covering what Bodhi looks like. It'd be like dulling a road.
You look over, and he'd like take some like glasses out of his paisley hippie bag. So, dude, check it out, man. I'm totally disguised. No one knows who I am, man. And there's a picture in Discord.
That's perfect. That does it. Are you wearing the poncho, the crocheted poncho with it?
Yeah, I've just fluffed up my +1 tie-dye.
It's like a new man.
Yeah, no one knows.
I'm
Totally
going to
hidden.
pretend I
Incredible.
don't know you.
I think I have that punch.
Yep.
Terrible.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you guys have your new disguises.
Yay!
You got to start acting older, Brahmi. Old people don't say
What?
yay. Right, Callie? I'm not saying you're old, Callie. I'm just saying old people don't say
Yeah,
yay.
like I have to start acting like Callie? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
Callie's not old. I'm going to go make more
Yeah,
coffee.
Be more dour. I would like a drink.
Dower.
I
Okay.
need some coffee too, dude.
Okay, you land lovers, let's get in line. not gonna.
This is
work.
obviously going to succeed, guys. These are flawless
He
costumes and accents.
possibly strongest. I mean, I'm not sure, but possibly the strongest person we have to carry this ginormous painting. You've turned into an old woman.
Am I the strongest? Actually, out of character. Is Brahmi actually the strongest?
I don't know.
She has a
I'm
12 in
just
strength.
guessing
How
wildly.
is everyone
Oh
else?
my!
That seems high.
I got a 12.
It might be Gallia then. I've got a 14.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
Mm.
buff.
You have put on some muscle since the last time I've seen you.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Something wrong over there, Eric?
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Sounds like we're gonna struggle with this painting.
Perhaps some kind of system of
Well,
pulleys.
Yep.
Can't we just pick it up? It's just canvas, right? Brahmi goes over and
Like a
tries
rolly
to
cart.
lift the side of it.
Sure.
What is it again?
If it goes too bad, I'm bailing.
The painting is a 10-foot by 6-foot.
But it's just canvas, right? Or does it have a frame?
Oh, it's got the frame.
No, why would anyone do that?
Because she
Already
made the
on it?
frame here. She hand carved it, remember?
I can't say anything. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
Great. It's fine.
All right, everybody lift. You guys.
How did you expect to get this out of here?
Oh, I expected to bring 6 people to bring it over.
Okay.
Always just cut it out of the frame, and we can roll it up.
What? No!
We don't
It
have
won't
to cut it
fit.
out of the frame for that.
What won't fit?
I think you might.
Super trying not to
Break
be an
it.
artist about this.
You cut it out of the frame. and
Brahmi
roll it
has
up.
no idea.
Like a
Why would
cube.
Brahmi know?
Yeah, but
Alright,
I'm
what do
sitting
we-
here going, we can trigger back.
No,
One,
fine. Everything's
two.
fine.
Caltrix is over there with her incapacitated self going 1, 2, and no one's
How is
helping.
that? How does
No, Mia
Oh, Mia is over there? Okay.
almost helping.
I'll help too.
Oh, he's really helping, actually.
Okay. I'm
You
going to
kept
ask
it
you guys
on
to
Mia.
roll your athletics check, and combined, I need you to have a 40.
Okay.
Brahmi lifts. Gallio lifts. And
Brahmi
Altar
has-
lifts.
I knew you were strong.
I'm gonna add-
Brahmi's toned.
Mia, you don't really need to help, but between you and Brahmi, you two can just carry it, the two of you.
The old lady. Old lady's friend.
Those old lady
I got
muscles.
16.
Yep. Yeah, only 2 of you need to lift it.
Oh,
Fantastic.
this
I
is
guess I'll
heavy.
keep a hand on to keep it steady.
Sure. All right.
All
So,
right, let me guide the group through the doorway.
and down the stairs.
I'm going to be watching the whole time.
Okay. Awesome. As you guys make your way downstairs, Caltrix, I need you to roll an intelligence check to provide them with the correct angles that they need in order to come through the door and down the stairs with this massive painting.
Can I just, like, intimidate anyone who wants to get in our way?
Oh, they're not in your way. It's
Can
just
you?
Intelligence check?
Yeah.
I know. I
Yeah.
mean, slightly better than my intelligence check.
okay.
Woo.
So as the painting gets stuck at the top of the stairs,
I'm not even watching.
I'm gonna
What
roll
are you
a
guys getting?
d2.
Come on! I said come down the stairs. What are you
At the
doing?
bottom, not even looking.
Okay, so Mia, are you in front or in back?
I'm probably in front.
All right, so Brahmi, as you watch Mio go through the door and down the stairs, the painting wedges itself as you follow Caltrix's instructions to a letter. It tilts up, and you are all of a sudden picked up off the ground a good inch.
It's getting a little heavy, guys.
Yeah. What can
No, don't do it that way.
Hey, well, okay. She can she kind of shimmy down and try to take some of the weight off of
Sure.
Neo?
Yeah, let's roll your acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
Have you ever tried to get past a painting in a hallway?
She's an old lady.
Yes.
All right, so with the 12, you can shimmy by and get down and help Mio on his end, leaving Galio to just keep the thing upright.
Can you lower it just a little bit? Maybe we can angle it to try to get it through.
Okay. Can I get your intelligence check to get the painting out of the wedge that it's currently in?
There we go.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Awesome, thank you. As the painting creaks and locks in place.
From this angle, it looks fine from this angle. Just keep
Fingers.
pushing.
Fingers, you got my
Gallia-
fingers in it.
Oh no, no! Brahmi tries to like wedge the painting against her body so that Neo can unstick his fingers.
Awesome. With a 2 on your intelligence check on this decision, you are now pinned
No.
against the wall.
That was for the last decision. I
Okay.
should make a new roll. For
Sure.
this decision.
Let's get you to roll a new intelligence check.
I
I'll allow
expect
that.
it to go really well.
Sure.
It
Ah.
can't go as bad as the
Okay.
last one.
So
Okay, that
you're
was
able to
great.
figure out exactly the right angle for the painting to shift and just tilt to the side, and the painting gets free. I need both you and Mio, because you're on the bottom, to roll your athletics check. If Galio chooses to assist, he can do so by trying to hold the painting from sliding down on top of you.
Hugh, would you please do that?
If
Guidance.
Athletic.
You have to be able to touch them for guidance, I believe. No?
I just love the wheezed guidance from the top of the stairs.
everyone's
Get
touching
happy.
everybody.
I mean, your chest is touching me.
What? It's just a chest. Are you okay?
Galio,
What are you
did you
doing to
assist with
Mio?
this?
Oh, yes.
Okay, can I get your athletics check, please? Because right now they have a combined 22.
Yeah.
You're able to
Jesus.
save
Oh,
the
God.
day and prevent the painting from crunching your 2 new met people.
I'm sure this will get easier once we're on the street.
Got 2 red in the face people at the bottom of the stairs,
Yep.
barely holding on to a painting.
As you guys descend into the split loaf bakery with a massive painting, the people look at you bizarrely.
Hi, excuse me.
You ever seen a painting?
Well, there are 10 people in the bakery who have just stopped all their business. You can smell the yeasty flour in the baked goods, but everyone's just gawking at you guys with this massive painting as they just heard thud, 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 thud.
So some crying and squealing.
Some crying and
okay.
squealing.
Everyone's fine.
Uh-huh.
Don't mind them. I will take, if you're open.
Yeah?
Let's do 7 bagels to go.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did she just cut in line to start ordering food?
Caltrix cut in line.
Absolutely, yeah.
Caltrix pulled a... We would call it a Karen, but we're going to call it a Caltrix here.
Is it?
Caltrix, yeah.
But the faster I get served, the faster this painting is out of here.
Fine. And they will quickly throw 7 bagels in a paper bag and hand it to you.
We have some cream cheese.
I will give them
with
some
it.
quips.
You're carrying
No
a
cream
painting.
cheese, let's go. Get out the door.
As Bossy Calatrix ushers you guys out the door into the street, it's a dreary day. It's overcast, not raining, thank goodness for the painting, but it's, you know, a little bit on the muggy side. The sun is not shining, and it's just this kind of blah scent. You know, it's, you don't really want to be out here. It's just giving you the, if you know what I mean.
I love it. I love it. My
Yeah.
character.
I'm sure Mio loves it.
Did we
Exactly
cover
like
the
me.
painting to bring it?
Oh yeah, it's still got that sheet over the top of it. No one removed that,
Right. Okay. All right.
which
That's good.
if you've ever carried a painting, it actually helps because you just hold on to the fabric instead of the painting itself.
Yes, it is great.
All right. So you make your way across town. This is going to take you the better part of an hour.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. An hour?
How often would you like to take breaks?
Whenever Callie tells me to.
Yeah, I'm not going to suggest breaks unless someone starts crying.
Oh, Brahmi will definitely call for
Just
breaks.
like Callie always says,
I'm going to...
no breaks unless you're crying. That's not the safe word. I don't know how the last part works.
Yeah, Brahmi's crying. Not every time she cries, because she's a...
She's only
Because...
a baby.
but... yeah, but I don't want to, like, come up like we're abusing an old woman, so... Yeah.
Right.
Brahmi's
Let's take...
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say let's take 3 breaks as we go across.
Okay. Cool. Every 20 minutes, you allow your people to put a massive, heavy painting down. That's so kind.
It's it's a particular form of training.
What's it called?
I definitely know what it's called. Actually,
Painting training.
what is it called? No, no. When you do 20-minute sets and then
Interval.
follow it with like a short break. Yeah,
Intervals.
There you go. Interval training.
We'll ask the one guy who works out on a regular basis.
Nice.
It's been so long since I had to that I've purged all of that information from the brain.
Well, not because I just had a bunch of it today.
Interval training?
Yeah.
Gross.
All right. So as you guys make your way across town, you find yourselves at the wall separating you from the mansion. And that's where we're going to put you. Yeah.
I was gonna say, just before we get to the mansion, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to slip into someplace out of sight, like just quickly behind a cart or around a corner, and do disguise self on myself.
Okay. How are you disguising yourself, oh famous Calatrix?
I will be disguised as. Let's go as. What was the name of the baker?
The baker.
No. She's too famous. One of her assistants.
All right. Cool. Just
I'm
one
just
of the
gonna
random
borrow
assistants.
her face. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Sweet. You have disguised yourself as a random baker that you don't know the name of.
Works for me. I'm gonna go do crimes.
Sweet. As you guys are approaching, you can smell flowers, like crepe myrtles. It's that wet flower scent that permeates any old person's garden. All of us know what that smells like. I love it. Miko's like, yeah. It's slightly moldy, but somewhat sickly sweet at the same time. That's where we put you guys, just outside the wall.
Oh.
With your painting.
Oh, this is like the sidewall of the.
Yep, the sidewall of the establishment.
Are we bringing a giant gold lion?
I like how Altair
Altair?
hasn't helped with the painting at all.
Altair, is the
I only
lion
bring it
there?
up-
Yeah, he's coming.
I just bring it up as a like how common is the big lion in town?
How what?
Oh, it sticks out like a sore thumb. There's a lion in town.
It'd been the first thing to bring with
My
us.
thought is that possibly the lion betrays your identity a little bit.
I don't think I have time to put makeup on it.
Can you turn it invisible?
I can turn it invisible, actually. Yeah.
Okay. That would be cool. Really cool.
He is invisible for 1 hour.
Okay. That's sneaky.
Or until I lose concentration.
As Mio and Galio move the painting, leaving Brahmi behind to just look like an old woman.
Oh,
Supervise.
she's right there. She's literally right here.
Yes.
Oh, Bodhi's here too.
Bodhi runs
I
up
really
to
wanna
catch
know-
the painting.
I really want to know how Bodhi's helping.
He's trying.
Just
So
underfoot.
where's the door?
And we've gone over this. Bodhi's certainly not trying.
Right.
Where's the door of this building?
Around the bend here.
Did what's her name? Aridel?
Yes.
Aragon? Aridel?
Aridel.
Did she come with us?
She is up here and she needs to follow along.
I mean, she's driving this shit show. She should be.
Oh, well,
here
to
oh,
begin
look. Shh. Be polite.
Here.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Hello, friends! I'm here to deliver the painting. The two guards at the front door there look at her and snap to attention as they're in readiness. You know, the painting that was Saren commissioned? You know what I'm talking about. I had an appointment. They scowl at her. Does anyone want to help convince these guards that she's here to deliver a painting? No?
Well, into that silence, Bodhi goes up.
Oh no!
That's what we're talking about. We got the face coming in.
Yeah.
You guys.
She looks over at you, and for just a second,
I'll
you
help.
can see her eyes roll,
and
not in a good way.
He's all, hey guys, come on, man. The universe has brought you this cool painting, man. Why don't you go talk to the boss in there and figure out what's going on? We're bringing positive waves to the situation.
Roll a persuasion check, please.
Oh, Eric. I'm not
What?
trying to
Well, he
persuade
does
anybody.
sound like a goddamn artist.
I am not trying to persuade anybody.
Wow.
perfect.
Fine.
I was helping her with her persuasion check.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. She's really unpersuasive.
Oh, no.
You've got a higher check than she does.
How does she deliver her paintings if she's like, they won't listen to her? That's too funny.
Throws him at the door.
Brahmi, have you ever delivered paintings with people who don't listen to you?
Believe it.
I'm doing it right now, so I feel like that's pretty
Pretty on point? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Also, I'm stuck underneath this painting. I can't move my token.
Can't squish.
Brahmi opens the door behind the guy so that we can bring the painting in.
He looks over at you.
Excuse me. This is
Sir,
quite heavy.
they're here with the painting.
Bring the
Fine.
painting in, guys.
And
Like, he's excited to see it, man. Like, he paid money for it. Let's deliver this.
Aridel, you finally delivered the painting. You're 3 weeks late, you know. I did my best. You know, you can't rush good art. No, obviously not. Apparently you can't rush bad art either. Come in. It belongs over there on the wall. He points right over here.
A
Right.
rude young man.
Can I try to find Mio before we go through the door?
Mio's helping with the painting, so you can see where he is.
Fantastic. I'm just gonna tap him on the shoulder and gesture him to go.
I push Galio towards the painting.
Give me a hand with this.
Okay.
I say to Galio without touching the painting.
Galileo.
Here-
Galileo, young man, can you come help with the painting?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. I
Bodhi
appreciate it.
picks up one end, like a couple inches off.
Oh,
Come on,
thank you,
man.
young man, very kind of you.
You know, many hands makes work easy. Surprised you guys didn't know that. Let's go.
You've brought some fairly worthless assistants tonight,
Almost a
Aridel.
saying.
They seem quite confused as to how to move a simple painting. Right there. Yes, that's the right spot. Now, I trust you brought the hardware. But not past me, you fools. Come back. Goodness, it's those House of Grass people. The guard stops the painting right there. What are you doing?
I'm putting the painting up, man.
It belongs here.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
I did.
We can't read your mind, man.
Aridel,
Hey,
deal with
are
this. Get it up, and then come and visit me. I will be in the kitchen.
Can I? I'm just gonna pitch myself so that he can hear as I ask Aridel. Aridel, are you sure this is the right spot? It doesn't have the best angle for viewing the whole. The hallway's too narrow to view the whole painting. His head looks very small from here.
That's where he wanted it. I suggested above the mantle, but he decided that he wanted it there.
You put it
We
in
should
front
put it
Did you
above the
show him
mantle.
the?
in front of the door.
Did
then
you
he
show
can
him
see
the
it.
map for the best viewing angle?
This
He
is
didn't want
quite
to listen.
good, but it would block the window.
Just, you know what? Let's go ahead and put it above the mantle without his permission.
Can I roll a persuasion check as I pitch my voice down the hallway?
Sure.
No. So I'm trying to get him to notice what I'm saying and to kind of change his mind.
Okay. Roll your persuasion check, please.
Guidance. Damn here this time.
Come on.
Too far. You're too far away, my friend.
No, I'm standing right beside her.
I
You are
remember
not.
I got
Caltrix is way up
a
here.
little touch on the back.
Okay. So you got a 19. You will come back out. Perhaps she's right, Aridel. Go ahead and hang it in the living room where my wife and daughter can see it. After all, you don't want to hide the glory of whatever that is. Is that supposed to be me?
Sir, I really do recommend for any large painting that you want to put in your place, that you do a full assessment of the
No one
house before
cares
you pick
about what the
right
hired
location.
help thinks. No one cares what you think. They
I
don't.
am not the hired help, sir. I
You
am an
get
expert
an
in my
elbow
field.
in the back. You're the hired help.
Yeah, well, I am in fact an expert in my field, and the fact that you are paying me for my services is besides the point.
Fine, whatever. There is a privy. Yes.
Where is it? I need to go really bad. I've been feeling good.
Just go out through the kitchen. Go through the kitchen into the bedroom. It's on the west wing. And he points right here for the kitchen. And then he told you to go to the northwest. Now, let's come in here. Excuse me, darlings. They're going to hang the painting on the wall above the fireplace right over here. Aren't you, Aridel? Yes, Saren. Here, help me lift this, please. If only his guards weren't as incompetent as they look. Gosh. I heard that, dear. She's going to try to smooth over the emotions that are currently going on.
What is his emotional deal right now? Like, he seems kind of cranky.
Oh, he's kind of cranky.
He's not super excited to have a painting that he commissioned showing up on his gorgeous wall.
He views it as
He doesn't like looking at himself. What's that about?
He views it as a piece of work that does not suit him.
Why did he commission it?
Did you
fair
ask
question.
him that?
Sure. I'm gonna try to carry the conversation for a while everybody does their thing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna phrase it that way though. I will ask him what drew your attention to the artist Aradil.
I had heard a rumor that she was actually competent. And it's obvious that not everything you hear is true.
Word of mouth is a fantastic way for most artists to get business. Where did you
Obviously
hear it
not
from?
her. One of my local contacts. It's okay. Thank you very much for your time and your help. You've done quite enough here. Excuse me.
Did they take the cover off of it
Is he
yet?
leaving?
He is not taking the cover off. He's been insulting the painting without
He
seeing
hasn't
it.
even looked at the painting.
You're right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let me just take this sheet off
Mm.
of it. Perhaps you'll change your mind. She pulls the cover off of it.
Okay.
Look, it's quite lovely.
Well, the wife here looks over. Well, she did capture your prominent chin, dear, and your high cheekbones. I kind of like it. It makes me look old.
The lady has excellent taste, of course I do. As soon as I saw her, she would be of excellent taste. Excuse me, I have to go to the restroom. You said it was this way, is that right?
Yes.
Thank you very much, young man.
As you walk into the dining room there, Mr. Bodie, the butler looks over at you and then just keeps setting the table.
All right. I just look at him. Like, I'm just looking around. I'm just standing in the doorway. I'm not really going anywhere. Just
Okay.
casing the joint. Out of character, why are we here?
You're supposed to be
We're casing the
collecting.
joint, Bodie.
You're supposed to be
We're just
casing the
casing
joint.
the joint.
Yeah.
But what are we supposed
Go
to do?
go case the joint.
You're supposed to find anything that could be suspicious about this place.
Oh,
Go
Jesus.
find some
Okay.
shady shit.
Well, shit. Everyone's just left before they. Well, this was some bad planning.
Well,
Okay.
In this
you know,
group?
most of them went
Par for the
went
course.
Yeah.
to
That
the.
was on point for us.
We're all gonna meet in
They
the
went to the
bathroom.
bathroom, so if you want to go smack them.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom too.
If only
you
people
never-
would use the facilities before they arrive at their destination.
I did, but I'm small and have a small bladder.
Of course. Go through
I'll
the
go in
kitchen.
this
I
way.
know everyone needs to make an announcement.
So I'm waiting right here for everybody.
There's a lady in
Oh,
the
is that the head cook?
Yes.
Hello, madam. It's so pleasure to see you and meet you. Yes, which the restrooms this way, is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, thank
Right
you.
through there,
so
she
much.
gestures with a baguette.
Oh, thank you. What a lovely baguette you have. That's quite nice. Thank you so much.
She scowls at you as she's exceedingly grumpy.
Oh, that's terrible. The manners of young people these days. Wait, where am I? What room is this? Where am I actually?
The chef comes to the door. You're in the larder. Come out of there.
Oh, that's terribly sorry. Clearly I've gone in the wrong way. Which way to the restroom? Do you mind
Just-
me asking?
Just over there.
Oh, I'm terribly. Oh, goodness me, locking myself in the pantry.
See.
Thank you very much. I
Of
appreciate it.
course.
Very good. Oh,
As someone's channeling
Any
Miss Javier
skeletons in the
Duran.
closet?
Eric, question that
Yeah.
up here.
I have
What staircase is
That's
up
a
or down?
spiral staircase going up.
So the second story to the house.
There is a second story to the house.
Excellent. Second question: is the window behind me locked?
The window behind you is locked currently, yes.
Well, I'm gonna unlock it,
Okay.
not letting the guard by me see.
Roll your sleight of hand check, please.
Do I get
Awesome.
anything with thieves' tools for this? I have no idea.
Do you have thieves' tools?
That I
Okay.
do.
So you had your proficiency on top of one. So that's a
21.
21. Correct.
Mhm.
So my perception check to watch you do that is a 7. I am completely unaware.
Incredible. Incredible.
Amazing.
Knows.
You will unlock that window.
Awesome. Where's the guard looking right now?
The guard up here is probably because you are so boring and not doing anything. He's probably just picking his fingernails.
I'm gonna slip out the window then. I'm gonna stealth.
Okay. As the wife is currently distracted by the painting, as is
Oh yeah, she's
he.
right there too.
Yep.
Oh, his wife is there. So I'm gonna slip out the window.
Can I?
Not a great roll.
Ooh. We're going to see what they get. And she only has a +0, so we're going to see what happens here.
Disadvantage because she's distracted, right?
And she got a 10. She's fine. Mio goes out the window. Forgets to close it.
So not that bad a thief. Okay, so let me look around for a second. So there's a second story.
There is a second story.
Can I see what it looks like up there?
From where you're at, it looks very much like the same layout as this. I'm checking. There are no windows up there. It is a no window second floor.
Okay, there's no windows on the second floor.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna creep
That's weird.
through the bushes
It's just
quietly.
It's a converted attic. You don't usually put windows in attics.
Is there a chimney?
There a chimney. There is a chimney. Unfortunately, I don't see any fireplace on that floor, so would
Okay.
not be able to enter through the chimney.
Okay. So there's no windows, no chimney that I can see. Okay.
The only entrance you can see is the spiral staircase.
Okay.
Brahmi,
And what,
you're in the bathroom over there while Mio's doing his thing. So would you be closing the door?
oh yes, as soon as she gets into the bedroom, she
Gotcha.
closes the door and she hastily searches everywhere for like a diary, anything.
Okay. Mio, you're continuing to try to get up to the second floor. How would you like to proceed?
I got a rope of climbing, so I'm gonna take out the rope of climbing and climb up.
Okay. The rope climbs you up to the second floor area. But you have to get inside somehow.
Like I said, I'm looking around for any. Oh, so what is up here? Is it just second story? Like, can I see where the staircase goes to? Like, is there like a spire? Is there just another room up here?
It is
just
a
another
large
floor?
room. It is essentially the same shape as the first floor. It is a wooden structure. They have planks. You could theoretically pry one of the planks away and slide in.
That's what I'm gonna like at least try to look in.
Sure.
Wow, I don't know what is prying, because I don't want to make noise when I'm doing it.
This would be a sleight of hand.
Yeah. 17, 20.
A 20. Awesome. So we're going to go
Unless
ahead.
that's not Steve's tools, I have no idea what that would be considered.
That's fine. Here you go. We're going to let you peek in there. So I'm going to let Mio look inside that window. Or the moved plank. Do you see in there?
Yep, I can see.
Okay. So, what is Galileo doing during this?
I've been surveying this room since this is where I am at the moment.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Wow.
Oh, look at you, big boy.
All right.
Can
So,
see
Oh my
everything.
god.
there's a
Oh
few
God,
things of
cool.
interest in this room. One, the daughter is playing the piano and is doing so passably. The piano is very obviously old money and is a sign of wealth in this place. The keys are real ivory from some mammoth or elephant in the area. The wife obviously did not grow up wealthy and is currently in a bougie lifestyle in that they probably can't afford as fancy as she is dressed. The gentleman himself has airs of importance and is cautious about the way he presents himself. You can tell that he has bitten his fingernails. He's nervous about something, but he's more focused at the moment at the fact that you all are kind of incompetent in things, in his mind, even though you've successfully hung the painting on the wall. The guard over here is watching the whole situation with disinterest, as he's more interested in getting back outside, but won't go without you guys. On the mantelpiece, there's several small artifacts. There's an urn, there's a mold that looks like it's for a key, but it is cracked. And lastly, there's a small dish, and the small dish looks like it's made out of porcelain, but the design is very old. The dish looks like it's easily a couple 100 years old and very fragile.
Okay.
He will go to pay Aradel. I suppose an artist is supposed to get paid here, and he just counts out an exact coinage for her.
Hey Ray, you're breaking up.
Do a bard thing.
What bard thing are you going to be doing?
And explain.
Hey Ray, we're having a hard time hearing you.
Yeah, we can't hear you at the
breaking up.
moment.
Pretty much to anyone willing to listen, but mostly for I wanted to describe again.
There you are. I think we got you back.
I also think you're lagging a little bit too.
Any better? It's nothing.
Maybe? I don't know.
Speak again.
Can you hear me?
You are still roboting. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much better. Oh, I think she's getting frustrated with her headset. So, Calatrix is going to be typing. Bodhi, are you just in the kitchen eyeing the treats, or what are you doing in the kitchen?
Yeah, Dave doesn't know what to do, so he'll just hang out here.
Okay.
Is there any? I'll just talk to the. Yeah, I'll just talk to the head cook.
Okay.
Hey, are you in charge of all the excellent grindage that comes out of this kitchen?
Grindage? You speak of the sausages. Of course I am.
I've heard good things about them. What's your secret ingredient?
If I told you, it would be very secret now, would it?
Oh, you got me. That's like one of those ancient sayings, like, does a tree falling in the woods make any sound and stuff? Like, man, yeah, you got it. Thanks, man. I didn't even think of that.
Can you go down to the basement and just do me a favor, please? Go away to the basement and just fetch any bottle of wine from down there, please.
Yeah, I love wine. Where's that? Where's the basement?
Right through there, through the larder. And she points to the north.
And then do I just go through this door?
Yep. And
that door's locked, Eric.
This door here is not locked.
Oh,
That's the back door.
To the north.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put you in the basement, Bodhi.
Is there stairs right in there?
Yep. There you go.
I don't know where I'm at. Oh, there I am. Oh, there's not much light. Oh, son of a bitch.
It's a basement.
I cast dancing lights.
Ooh, fun. Let me get you your dancing lights. All right. Dancing lights. Cool. And this is going to be controlled by Bodhidharma. And they provide, I believe it's 5 feet of bright and 5 feet of dim, correct?
I will double check. Because I only ever really have dancing lights for the raves.
Uh-huh.
So I don't really know how they work. They cast dim light in 10-foot radius, and that's it.
All right, there you go. You have 4 of them.
Yep. And they got to be within 20 feet of each other. So I think if I go like that, well, that's probably 20 feet from each other. And I walk over here. Like, where's the wine?
In those central racks.
Like this right here?
Yeah.
That's a wine rack?
Yes.
And these are pillars?
Yep.
All right.
These are pillars here. Yep. The wood is a wide
So
rack.
I'll just walk all around the basement first, because she just said I could pick whatever one I wanted.
Sure.
And is there anything other than wine racks in here? Oh, like there's this stuff.
Roll a perception check. These are large crates that have various vegetables and dried goods in them. Onions and potatoes and stuff.
All right. Yep. I'm gonna go with it.
Okay.
I can fix that if I wanted, but
You got your inspiration?
I do. I'll do inspiration. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Perception?
Yes, please. Okay.
All right.
So with a
That's
10,
what I got.
you look around. It's a little strange. On the stones that you're walking on, there's a trail of dirt, and the trail heads out up the stairs.
Well, I mean, yeah, because anyone comes down here, picks up dirt, and then probably tracks it back up. Where does it start?
The dirt starts here.
Starts there?
Yeah.
Is that like a little hole in the ground?
Nope, it's just stones.
Does it look like someone can come in and out of there?
Doesn't
Is it
look like it.
Is it like an illusion?
You want to feel around?
Yeah, feel around.
Okay. As you feel around, there's no illusion here. Everything seems solid.
Just there's like a pile of dirt that just comes out of the
A trail of
rocks.
dirt. Yeah, it's like someone tracked mud through your tile floor.
But the tracks just start right there.
Yep, start right here and go bloop, bloop, off in that direction.
Does it look like anything's broken around here?
Broken? No, everything seems to be very intact. In fact, a little too intact. Nothing here is hippie rigged. That makes sense. We all know
Yeah,
every
everything
house has a little bit of hippie rigging.
But like that, like it was replaced. Like, was it just redone? You think?
It looks new.
All right. Okay. I don't know any other questions to ask.
Okay.
Bodhi doesn't either. Is this food?
It is food.
All right. He picks some up and eats it as he's wandering through the basement.
Okay. Let me know when you'd like to go back up.
Is there anything else in the basement worth looking at or grabbing as I go through here with my...
There's wine, there's food, there's dried goods. You can stock yourself up with the makings for a ton of rations if you'd like.
I don't need... No, I got Gorp.
Right.
But I will open a bottle of wine and drink it as I'm walking around.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Doing the whole thumb over the end to, limit how much you take, or do you go full lug?
I don't think I know the meaning of that word, Eric. Limit what I
Limit.
take.
Gotcha. All right.
And so then I grab another bottle. I grab 2 bottles
Okay.
just to show that lady what's up.
Sure.
and then I'll head back upstairs.
Okay.
I can't. I've lost all my dancing lights, Eric.
All good.
But I'll head back upstairs with 2 bottles of wine plus the bottle I'm drinking,
All right.
and I'll hand it to her.
Cool. I'm going to pan the camera over to Altar. What are you doing, Altar?
I don't know.
Okay.
If I open this door, where does it lead to?
The dining room, where the butler is currently setting the table. There are 8 settings there, which is odd because there's only 3 people living in this house.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you'd like to do? Other than be pushed on by a dog?
So, is there any other doors in this room besides the one I'm coming in?
No. There's a doorway over here. And you would have seen that when you walked in. Okay.
Back up. Bring my lion over.
Sure.
I forgot to bring it.
Mio, are you upstairs still?
Yep. I will try to go in if I can be in as quiet as I can.
All right. Cool. Let's get your stealth check. While you go in there and poke around, I'm going to ask Brobby what she's doing.
That's a better stealth check.
Nice.
Callie did leave all of her information about what she was talking to the nobleman about in the chat, by the
Right.
way.
Awesome.
Just wanted to put that in there. Brahmi is like just very quickly going through what she sees in the like any journals from because this looks like staff quarters, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's just looking to see if there's any like journals or any information, anything she can see that she might be able to glean from being in this room.
Sure. You look around, and it's not common for a mansion like this to have the number of beds that are here, because these are bunk beds. Can you roll an insight check?
Let me see.
With the 26, there are more beds here than there are servants in the house. Someone else is sleeping here other than what is being presented to you, because the guards don't sleep here.
Interesting. All right. Are there any personal items in the room at all?
You open up drawers and chests and things?
Yep, quietly.
Awesome. As you do so, let's roll your stealth check to do it quietly. With
She's
advantage.
So stealthy.
Yeah.
Yep, she's so stealthy. She's got this. She's
With
so
a 15.
Good at this.
Cool, you're good. As you
Sorry.
open up the drawers, there's oddly helmets in the drawers. There's leather coveralls. There's dirty clothing caked with mud. And in the chest, there's a series of pickaxes and mattocks. A couple shovels. And a whole bunch of filthy burlap bags.
Are the bags empty?
They are empty. But
Is there
they're
any sign of what could have been in there? Just
dirt.
Huh. Okay. And there's nothing written down anywhere. That you
No.
can see.
Nothing
got it. So-
written down in here.
She super carefully puts everything back where she found it and then pretended to use the restroom. Is there anything interesting in the restroom?
In the restroom here, there would be a chess piece, a very fancy little chess piece, just a pawn.
Mm-hmm.
It's made of moonstone. Pretty.
Oh, pretty.
And it's
Okay.
just sitting right next to where the toilet is, where someone would fidget with it while sitting here taking care of business.
That's so strange. She's not going to touch it because it's probably anyone who, I mean, they're sitting on the toilet. It can't be sanitary, so she's not going to mess with it.
Okay.
She's going to just fidget around and then come back. And then open the door.
Okay.
Hello, dear. Thank you so much for what you've done. I do appreciate your kindness
Of
Know how
course.
to use your restroom?
Go find that little halfling, the little stinky
which-
one.
Oh, well, he's not. It's just the way he is, dear. Don't be so mean to him. Which direction?
He
did
went that
go?
way, and she gestures with the baguette.
Oh, yes. All right. Yes, young man, where are you?
Okay.
Oh, hey. She shuts the door. Hey, where have you been? Bodhi.
I think Bodhi might be. Oh, there he is.
No. Oh, I didn't know you'd pulled me up. I was just downstairs, man. I've got this wine that the head cook lady wants. I'm bringing it back up.
Did you see anything?
Man, like,
down
it's
there?
pretty cool down there. There's all sorts of wine. Look, you want some?
Oh no,
And I
thank
hand
you, thank you.
her the.
Thank you. That's okay. Did you see anything down there?
Uh, yeah, I saw some dirt, but I couldn't tell where it came from. Like, it's like maybe they dug up their basement,
Yeah,
but
shh.
like, why would you do that? And then it's all covered up. There's no hole or anything. I don't
Oh,
understand.
huh. Okay, I found in the other room there's spaces for more people. And there's like
I mean, it's a
pickaxes.
big mansion.
I know, but there are like pickaxes hidden and like helmets and like dirt covered overalls all hidden. You said there was dirt down there?
Yeah, God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt.
And there's no like secret. Maybe we should get Mio. Maybe if we can get Mio in here. Maybe it's like a
Oh, he might have been
secret.
down there. Actually,
Oh,
I think
really?
he was probably there. Well, I didn't see him, so that pretty much means he was there, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna go down there and then you can go out and distract her for a minute and I'll go down and look.
Okay.
She asked me, she sent me here to find you, so just say that you told me to go down there.
Hey,
Hi, okay.
head cook, I brought you 2 bottles of wine. I figured you want 2, so you don't have to keep going down there.
Thank you. Just put them right there on the island. I'll take care of them. Thank you. Go meet up with the rest of your friends. After all, I can't serve dinner to everybody. And tell that old woman to hurry up.
What do you mean? Well, okay. I think she's in the bathroom.
She can literally see from where she's at to the bathroom.
Well, I don't. Okay, so she was back there. So do you want me to go with my friends, or do you want me to go to where the old lady is? I'm
Go
not
get
good
the
at
old lady.
multitasking.
Go get the old lady and take her to your friends.
Okay, they wander around a lot.
Robbie, are you going down the stairs?
She's going down the stairs. She heard dirt and she was like, oh, maybe this is the source of the dirt.
So Robbie goes down the stairs. Awesome. Figuring things
All right.
out.
And then I'll just wait here because that was a lot of time.
Okay.
She probably went down there. I'll wait here for a second so that other people can play.
Sure. Galileo, you've got a high perception check. I'm going to send you a message because it's fun. And you've moved your token since you rolled it. So here we go. There you go. Hope that helps.
Oh, yeah, it does. Okay.
Yep.
So Callie was like, I don't know, were you speaking in my mind earlier, or how did that work?
Caltrix, were you speaking into his mind, or were you just talking to Galileo?
It seemed like it might have been like a bard ability.
I think she's typing.
Yeah.
Raising eyebrows at you significantly.
Okay. All right.
Passing signals.
Yeah, I've Gosh, Galley's no master of deception, so he's trying to figure out how to get everybody to look away from the fireplace while someone else retrieves the papers. I guess I need to talk to someone to plan that.
While you figure that out, I'm going to pan up to Mio, who's up in the second floor.
Ready.
Yep. I'm going to scour and look for any writings, books, journals, magazines, dirty mags. So I would look in the drawers, the dressers, under
Sure.
the mattress.
You
Typical
look,
place where people hide
you
stuff.
look around, and you're going to find some jewelry. It's old, very old, and it needs to be cleaned. This is not jewelry that has been used in a very long time. It's like they've stored jewelry that they've either collected from some other location or they found in an expedition. There's still even some caked mud and clay on the jewelry, like they found it at the bottom of a lake.
Okay. But no personal items other than jewelry?
Oh, there's tons of personal items. There's clothing.
like-
There's
No journey with his manifesto of being evil or anything?
no.
And then what's this down here? Is this another doorway?
That's another doorway.
Is it dark in there so I can't see in there?
Yep.
That's terrifying. Not going in the dark room.
You're not gonna go in the dark room? Okay.
Yeah, not without dark vision. But I will make a sketch of the jewelry.
Cool. Sketching it. Please roll your sleight of hand check.
That'll be helpful.
Jesus.
Wow. You get an exact depiction. You could reconstruct the jewelry if you chose to.
All right. So there's no light in that room. That's terrifying.
Yes.
And if there's nothing else, I'll slip out and head back down and
Okay.
wait for everybody. I'm going to wait by the door, and when I hear everyone coming, I'm just going to slip back into the group.
All
like I
right.
never...
Brahmi, you're down below in the basement right now.
Is hustling.
Okay. Where are
She's
you
like,
moving
okay.
to?
She's looking for dirt. She's
Okay.
looking at the ground.
The dirt
She's
is
cracking-
over here.
Oh, okay. She's hustling over to the dirt.
Can I get a
Okay.
perception check as you follow the dirt?
Pray for me.
Argentina.
Thank you, God. That is a 20. 23.
All right. Brahmi, you keep following the dirt southwards.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, she's like hustling along.
Yep. As the little old lady in a pirate outfit comes down there, Brahmi, you look at that eastern wall and you follow the dirt and you realize something right here. There's a secret door there.
Okay. Can she listen?
Yeah?
Is there any noise on the other side?
Roll a new perception check, please.
Oh, no perception check.
With a 12, you don't hear anything.
I wish I had my lean feet.
Uh-huh.
Okay. She's gonna. Oh, she can't hear anything. Hang on, let me just look through her spells just very quickly. Go to someone else. I'm gonna look
All
at
right.
my spells really quick.
While she looks at her spells, I'm going to make sure that the door's locked so you don't poke through it on accident.
Thank you.
Altar, what are you doing?
Back where the painting is up and going like, oh, nice painting. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay. Galileo looks uncomfortable at the moment.
What's up, Galileo? What's the matter, dude?
Feeling ashen.
Passion?
Yes.
Perhaps you should go outside if you're going to vomit.
Oh no. Just after being beneath the painting, I think just a short rest will do.
Okay, dude. That's fine.
Here, sit down in one of the chairs.
That'll do it. Don't need to do anything. Dive on us.
Would you like to roll a deception check to try to communicate with Altar, which you're trying obviously to do, but he may or may not be picking up what you're trying to throw down?
This is not my strong suit.
Awesome.
No.
So, Altar, I need an insight check, please.
Ready.
All right, with a 13, he's at least being obvious enough to tell you something that you'll understand. Galio, would you like to pass along the real message as to what you're trying to tell him?
Yes, but there's something interesting in the ashes. If there is anything painting.
All right. Calatrix, can I get your insight check, please? To see if you were able to pick up on this not-so-veiled message of a 6 deception. Yep. Okay, you and Altar both know that there's something in the ashes of the fireplace, and currently the gentleman is paying attention to Galio and his ashen situation. You guys have a couple moments if you're going to try to do something. Now's the time.
Round. Nice picture as I'm looking down in the bottom underneath the painting, the ashes.
Okay, roll your perception check, please. You have advantage. If you guidance, they're going to know you're casting a spell.
Oh, okay. Percept, right?
Yes, please. With an 11, you are able to see the notes that you've been pointed out. You going to reach in and try to take them?
Do I have I do have sleight of hand, so I could. That's right, I got my little robot with me. I'll kind of like open my coat and let the robot, I just point at stuff and have my little robot, and I try to keep, I ask Callie, I bump her and go like, keep the eyes on you.
Okay. The lion is invisible, she whispers back to you.
Not the lion, I got my other little buddy with me.
The one that's not invisible. Got it.
Yeah.
What do you do with the little buddy?
I stand like, oh, this is a really nice picture, and as I'm looking down and telling my little buddy, that piece of paper right there, get it and bring it back. Get that piece of paper right there, bring it back to me.
Okay, I need a stealth check for little buddy. And we'll give him advantage because you are trying to distract the situation.
Oh, Eric, is Galio's telekinetic movement, is that invisible?
Yes, telekinetic movement is invisible.
12.
Okay. I'm going to roll the perception check for the wife because she's the only person who really cares that's paying attention. So 1d20. You got a 5. She's not paying attention to you. She's focused on Galio and his ashen situation.
I get all the papers that they look like they're there, and I can get a hold of them, and they're not all completely destroyed.
Okay, awesome. There's 2 pieces of paper that you're able to pull out.
Okay. See anything else of interest?
Nothing else of interest down there. Nope.
Okay.
All right. So, would you like to, if you want to see those Altar, you can look at them there in your journal. They're called the Charred Scrolls. All right. Yeah, you can go ahead and flip me off right now.
Stuck.
All right. So, Mio, you gonna slide in the window, or what do you want to do?
I'm waiting for everyone to come out the door. Once I'll come out, I'll just
Okay.
kind of act like I was there the whole time.
Bodhi, you're still looking for Brahmi. Brahmi, you're down in the basement. Anything else you want to do?
She doesn't want to open the door
No?
because she doesn't know where those other 3 people are right now, and they could be behind that door, which would blow everyone's cover. So she's just kind of like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Okay.
Can she crack the door open and peek in, or is it one of those things where it's like a heavy door?
It's a heavy door.
Okay. Oh, I have a great idea. All right. She is going to stand kind of over here.
Sure.
And oh man, I hope this doesn't go bad. Thaumaturgy says that I can instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Uh-huh.
Can it seem like a gust of wind blows it open?
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to roll an insight check, please.
Okay.
You beat a 5.
Okay. Help me with this.
Brahmi, you're in a basement?
Yeah, she's in a basement.
There are no gusts of wind in basements.
There are drafts, and this is quite a drafty mansion, sir.
Roll your persuasion check against the GM.
The persuasion's like, okay, hang on. But what about a lean? I feel like I should be able
Fine.
to lean.
The door flies open. Boom.
Good heavens. That was quite a draft. Is anyone in there?
Your voice echoes. Anyone
that's
in there?
quite
Is anyone in there?
That's quite terrifying. I'm going to close it, and I'm going to go back upstairs. Oh my goodness. Not my business. Just in case anyone's listening to me.
All right.
Don't know. Just an old lady.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to go back upstairs.
Cool. You go back upstairs.
It's quite confusing down there. Goodness gracious. She shuts the door and then grabs Bodhi. There's a secret door down there. Bodhi,
Sweet.
shh.
Well,
There's a secret door down there.
yeah, I heard
Shh,
the first
don't
time,
say
but
anything. Don't say anything. Shut the door.
no, but the cook wants it. The cook
Okay.
wants us out of here. We gotta go
Okay,
to our foot.
of course. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, I got quite turned around. Humongous basement. Goodness. How do you not get lost in there, young lady?
She just waves the baguette as she's finishing up the meal.
That baguette looks so delicious, darling. But where did you get it from? Don't you think
I
was
baked
there?
it. Get out, please. Enough.
Yes, back, of course,
And she will bustle you away.
Of course. Well, it was quite impressive.
All right, Aradel, it's time for you all to leave. Thank you for the painting. You've been paid. Now go. And they're going to escort you all out.
Young lady, this home is so beautiful. Congratulations. That's quite nice. Have
Thank
a
you,
lovely
thank
day.
you, thank you. And Aradel will leave. And she's...
Hey, man. There you are. I thought you were down in the basement. I didn't see you there.
No, I'm just waiting by the window, you know, houses.
What a lovely home. Full of surprises.
Calatrix and the Lion, are you guys coming out? Altar?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, as soon as they get far enough away, Brahmi is whispering. There's a secret door at the basement.
Missing Calatrix and Altar coming out.
Lost my token for me.
Here's Altar.
There he is.
Calatrix is right here. Calatrix is having some technical issues as Altar tries to go right through the wall.
Where is he?
Classic Altair trying to break
We'll
down
just put you.
walls.
We'll put you out there. That's fine. There you go.
I found.
Well, the mantle had some interesting items. One looked like a key mold, but it's a little damaged.
Say key
Interesting.
mold.
That's right.
Key mold. Oh, I did see both Bodhi and I went into the basement.
Go ahead and extract you guys from the mansion.
Don't get comfy. We're coming back.
Okay.
Are we?
I think we should. Okay. So something's going on down there. I think they're digging underneath the house.
But why?
Oh well, so I went to the bathroom, and in the room there's bunk beds. There's a bunch of bunk beds for way more people than necessary, and in the drawers there were overalls just covered in like dirt, and there was like helmets and pickaxes, and just a lot of things that just like people who were digging underground would use.
Aradel speaks up. That's really fishy. Which
And
way
then-
was the tunnel going?
The tunnel was going, I guess. It was going to the east of the house.
But there's nothing
Like
east
if
of the
you're-
house except for the city wall.
So is it a smuggler's route?
Sneaking things in?
Maybe?
Or we were supposed to go look at the archaeological dig site. Maybe it goes out there.
They
Maybe
might be
there's-
digging up relics. Maybe we might have seen some in the man.
You saw some relics?
Well, some really old things on the mantelpiece.
I found some jewelry upstairs too. Erido, does any of this look familiar or important? I show her the pictures of the jewelry.
I've never seen something this nice. Look at this. This is really fine work. The only people that I know of who can do this type of thing are way over in Silver Spar. The dwarves can do this. There's a fine smith named Marcoria who does jewelry like this. But there's something about it. It looks way too old to be hers.
Was there anything on those scraps of paper from the fireplace?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out now. It's a message of some type. I can't read it.
Would you like me to share that with the party?
Yes.
Oh,
Are they
here
in
you go.
our?
1 second, getting it all there. So in the journal, you'll find Charge Scroll 1, and you're about to see Charge Scroll 2.
Oh.
No. There. Oh my goodness.
Yay!
Do you know how to decode that,
Yeah.
Galeo?
Oh,
I
not
know
my character.
Dustin does.
I can. I can. Mio can't.
Well, that's the thing. It's like Bodhi can't and Dave can't. So
Same here.
Okay.
Thought it was a certain type of language, but it's close, but not it.
What languages do you guys speak?
Draconic.
Mr. Chronic,
Can't-
okay.
Well, also Infernal, Elvish, and Undercommon.
Okay. It's not one of those, unfortunately.
Common, deep speech, dwarvish, and my language.
Okay.
I speak Druidic, Elvish, and Halfling.
Unfortunately, it's not one of those.
Brahmi speaks her language Celestial, Common, Primordial, and Sylvan.
It's not one of those.
Mio can do thieves' camp, but I know it's not that.
All right.
Okay. So we need a translator.
Where
I want to translate it. I know a man who can do it.
Mio knows people.
Small gnome. I know.
Yeah? What's his name?
Ever get it out of him?
Oh, okay. Damn.
So just kind of recapping what we found. We found these scrolls.
Yep.
We found dirt in a hidden thing downstairs. We found a bunch of like digging equipment in the larder or something like that. Found the jewelry. Anything else? Chess piece, but I don't think that's relevant. Maybe. And there's too many seats at like the dinner table as well as in the like the barracks.
Who are you asking?
I'm just giving like general
Okay. General statements.
overlay
Gotcha.
of what it is. Out of character.
All good?
Cough, cough.
Cough, cough.
Cough, cough.
maybe we can try to get back there and see what's down that hall.
We can also check to see. I think Ray said checking the dig site. I think she said something about checking the dig site, right? And then
I was just saying that last time we first heard about it, someone else said check the dig site. I forget who.
I think it might have been Dave or someone said check the dig site. So we can check the dig site and we can also check outside the wall by the house.
Anyone we know can go underground? Anyone in
Underground.
this team? Like, I don't know if you can like befriend a mole or something.
Does it swim?
I mean, you're on land now, probably. It's probably a good idea to make friends.
Okay, I can't help it probably in this one.
So, you don't have a befriend animal or some shit? Bodhi's got a mole friend for sure.
I'm sure Bodhi has a mole friend.
Does the mole speak intelligibly? Would Bodhi be able to understand it if it did?
Yeah, or I could even just go down there if you want.
You could go down.
Yeah.
That is a great idea, Bodhi. Good job.
Wait, down in the dig site?
Take a little peek.
Yeah, or just, well, what do you want me to go down?
Well, if we investigated the dig site, would you be able to just take a peek below the surface soil?
Yeah, totally.
Shall we take a detour then? Shouldn't be very
Sure.
far. I'm gonna lose this out, this disguise, and find a different one.
Okay. What disguise would you like to have?
I see a messenger running by. I'm gonna disguise myself as that guy.
Okay. Random Joe number 3. Got it.
I'm so good at being Random Joe, who is also in charge.
Uh-huh. Awesome. So you guys want to leave the city limits? Go outside the wall?
Are we going to the
We have
dig
to go
site?
through a gate.
You would
That
have to
was
go.
the idea.
Yeah, you would need to go through the large gate.
To get. It's pretty early, right?
Yeah, it's still early. By this time, it's probably 11 a.m.
Being
Who wants
inside
bagels?
walls
Fuck.
is. Oh yeah, let's have some bagels.
Bagels.
There is no cream cheese. Here you go.
Oh,
Oh.
Aradel looks at the bagels.
Just for that
No,
noise.
thanks. They get stuck in my teeth.
Truly.
Yeah, I think I'm going to eat some broccoli. She produces a small head of broccoli out of her pouch, and she eats it like a monstrous raw. No dipping sauce, no nothing, just bites into a broccoli.
Incredible.
That'll be fun. You want to join us to the dig site, Arida?
I appreciate that, but I really don't like mosquitoes. So I think I'm going to stay here and head back to the flat. If you need me, you know where to find me. But I don't really dig mosquitoes. And, outside, kind of not my thing.
And I just do. Like, I've helped train Aridel. Is there a significant number of mosquitoes we're about to go face, or is she finicky?
Roll your insight check, please, Calatrix. Okay,
Now, you might wanna
Calatrix,
regret
without
that.
rolling your insight check, you're going to consider her finicky regardless of what you roll. But let's see what you really
Sure.
think. Because Calatrix sees her as mosquitoes, so what? With a 29, she is both finicky and there's a significant chance of mosquitoes out there.
Are we talking like we're about to walk into a swarm for which we need to do battle? Or
We're talking
just a lot of
mosquitoes.
mosquitoes.
We're talking,
Okay. Well, we live in the jungle. Sometimes you have to ask these questions.
yes. I believe they were referred to as no-see-ums.
Fantastic.
Those of you in the north know the no-see-ums quite well. As all three of you nodded.
Well, our mosquitoes are like vultures, so.
Yeah.
I would like to stand next to Bodhi as we head into that fray.
Okay.
Mosquitoes are our national bird.
All right. So you guys head out through the large city gates. Aridel will wave and head back towards her apartment. And as you guys leave, you head out into the jungles once again.
Well, I think that all went relatively well. I think everybody did a good job. And I appreciate that y'all took some initiative to discover what you did.
Yeah, we didn't get thrown out exactly.
A fantastic. Yes.
I think it's good they thought we were incompetent the entire time.
That disguise went over really well. I think everyone was very convincing.
Does anyone have any theories on what's happening?
Like they're stealing.
I mean, but why would they hide it if they were just digging it up anyways?
I didn't particularly pay attention to ancient history. Does anyone remember what was here before the Pearl Sanctuary?
I roll a history check.
We all look at Altar.
History.
Real. Rami rolled a 19 on that one.
Okay.
And I rolled a 19.
With a 19, the question was, what exactly do you want to know about what?
Here before the Pearl Sanctuary.
Before the Pearl Sanctuary.
This story?
The Pearl Sanctuary has been here for thousands of years. Long, long ago, it's rumored that there was another civilization that the Pearl Sanctuary was built on top of. It's just a legend, of course. There's no evidence of it. There's no signs. If there had been, there'd be artifacts all over the place. I mean, think about all the things that would be buried. People could be digging them up and finding out what the ancients used to know. Who knows what wonders they might have found and discovered and had access to that you guys don't.
What, like fire?
Not like fire. Thank you. But more
Like
of
fire, and
laser
we have
crystal?
magic.
magical powers, magical items.
Oh.
mysteries of life
We're losing you a little
and the
bit, Eric.
plains. I'm sorry, you're losing me?
Yep.
Just a little bit.
I'm sorry? Should be
I thought
working.
it was me again.
I shouldn't be
Oh,
losing.
you're good. You're
You got
great.
like a leg too.
It's weird. I will. Okay. Is that any better?
Yep.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. That's weird. I didn't. Okay. Anyway.
Sure.
So there's all sorts of magics that could be down there. It's a mystery that
Lost
draws
again.
you.
We lost it. Oh no. So there was something in the past.
He was giving us something and
I hope he's
didn't
just screwing with
completely.
us.
I'm not screwing with you.
Yeah.
At least
Oh,
I
dear.
don't think so. Oh, goodness. I'm going to reconnect to Discord. Can you hear me say that?
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
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 That.
All right.
Mine fully broke, and I have no idea why. And then it came back, and I still don't know why.
All right. How about now? Is this better? Can you hear me now? Yes? Maybe? Not better. That is bizarre. Nothing should be going on. Okay. Well, I can fix it. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm going to go ahead and do a change. You guys are going to be able to hear yourselves a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to change something real quick. Just a second to switch Discord computers. No, the other computer died. It is kaput. But I have backups for backups. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do this. You might hear an echo when you guys talk. I'm sorry about that, but at least the session will continue. All right. Can you hear me? Yes? Can you hear me now? Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to fix that other thing. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, all right.
So my question is, know the name for this?
Before?
The civilization before you do not know.
We did anybody have a made up name for it? Like it might not be the actual name, but it's just like whatever
Old
we
ones.
The old places would be one.
ancient people.
Yeah, the old
I mean, I'm
places.
sure we had something.
Ancient
Like-
old people.
Ancient old people. That's what Brahmi's cosplaying, right?
Yep.
right
And
now.
then there was a name. Does anyone else have a higher history than Brahmi?
We can roll.
Try.
Let's give it a go. I do not like history class. I prefer to hit people.
All right. Unfortunately, oh, there it is. The 20 from
Ah.
Galileo. All right. So here we go.
That's our.
See, he's a wizard. He knows things.
So I will send this to you.
I think we're losing Eric again.
Oh, goodness gracious. I just fixed this.
Maybe he's not talking.
I think
No,
it's-
I'm
It's
talking.
a
I am
secret.
talking.
The name
Bah, bah,
can't
bah,
be
bah, bah.
spoken.
Goodness.
Oh,
What
there,
the
there.
heck?
We heard you a little.
Yeah.
maybe if
okay.
we all pause our video,
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead
maybe
and
that will help him.
it shouldn't be making an impact at all.
I turned off my video back in the day when it was messing with my Discord, and I can't figure out how to turn it back on. So, but my Discord's moving and it is working pretty okay. So,
A second
right.
ago, when I was having trouble, the trouble followed me to my phone. when I was connected to the phone Discord also.
Maybe it's a Discord thing.
Yeah, because I'm looking at my resources and everything. I am at 5% on all usage right now. So it's not me. This is a Discord issue.
Did you just turn off your video?
I did.
Yeah. Now that you turned off your video, everything's working fine.
That is bizarre. Okay. All right. We'll just run like this. That's fine. Cool.
Well, that's the secrets.
Okay.
People on the stream can see me and you guys will be able to see it there. All right. So, did I send you that information? Yes, I did. So I sent Galileo the name of the place that was here before the Pearl Sanctuary.
Okay.
Gosh,
Yeah,
I wonder if anyone knows the place
Got one job on this ship.
that was here before the Pearl Sanctuary.
Yes.
Yeah,
She's
that.
Tricks. That would
Yeah, I
be
think-
radical if somebody knew.
I believe that was called the Spire of the Hen.
Wow.
Fire of
Thank you.
the head. Oh, I spelled that different.
Yeah, that's what my grandmother called it in her stories anyway.
Was
You know
there a
anything else about it?
Nope, just that's what they called this place.
Yeah, not much more than that with just the 20. Sorry.
Mhm.
So
Just a
we
20?
have something. That's something to go on. I guess we
Maybe.
should try to find out more information. Maybe we can see
Or
more.
maybe
at the
someone
dig.
just buried, like a passing pirate buried some treasure outside the city wall.
Maybe.
Let's go look.
Cool. So you guys head off in the direction that you were told there was an archaeological dig. As you make your way further along, the jungle opens up to this.
Oh wow. Oop. Eric, we can't hear you. Whatever your description you're giving us.
I haven't given a description yet, but as you open up, the jungle widens and you can hear bird calls in the distance, and you'd see no sign of an archaeological dig here, which is strange because this is where the dig should be, based off of the description from Aridel. Question becomes, why is there nothing here? And do you guys want to go deeper into this meadow to investigate?
I'll scout ahead if we do.
Sure. As you
Yeah,
do
I
so,
mean,
you can see clouds of mosquitoes roaming across the grass. They're right around knee height, but you know for a fact with your passive nature checks of 1 that if you were to go into that area, you will be stung by mosquitoes. Do you wish to go forward?
I don't like how you're asking that.
Do I think that strong smells might deter the mosquitoes and help us?
Can a gust of wind clear the mosquitoes from the?
Maybe I should ask somebody who has a good survival check. Would a strong smell
will probably know.
deter mosquitoes?
Please roll a survival check to find out. Who would like to roll that? With a 14, Bodhi, you know exactly the kind of scent that repels mosquitoes. Yours.
Knew it.
I don't know, man. I'm sorry, Galileo? Is that it?
Galileo.
Galileo. Man, Galileo. I've never had any problems with mosquitoes. I'm just kind of let nature thrive, and nature lets me thrive. So
You're
just put
about
out
to.
the good vibes. Just put out the good vibes.
If you stand too close to him for like 5 minutes, the smell will get all over you.
Okay.
As the skunk-like scent of Bodhidharma washes across you for a couple of moments, do you rub up against him, or are you simply going for the contact scent?
That's all right. While he's there, I'm smoking off of my uh, tropical flower roach clip that's made by Artificer Magic,
Yeah.
and I just do a little blow over towards Galileo, and he gets a combination of rain, wind, and thunder, basically bong smoke, and it
Gotcha.
forms a temporary shield around the target of my choice, Galileo.
All right, Galileo.
You're just bathed in marijuana smoke. Enjoy
Great.
your life.
Toke pass, dude.
Oh yeah, puff give. Here you go, man. Sorry, I was just trying to help Galileo because I guess he doesn't really like nature. I guess.
Not like we do, right, dude?
Yeah, I mean, nature provides.
You're my best bud.
Yeah, I know I am, and you're my best bud too, Altar. You're my best Vodelkin bud.
Here you go. I got my hits. Here you go. Took the
All right,
pass.
and then I just put the roach back in my dreadlock. And
Sure.
keep walking.
Gross.
Oh no.
Save it for later.
You're like a
I-
human incense thing.
Yeah,
Nay.
Just
I've
little
been
with.
storing the roach on my dreadlocks since I got it. Like you guys are just now.
I know, but
I never assumed you had it lit.
no, we forcefully forget it every time. Also that.
All right. So you guys headed out into the meadow?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna hang back.
All right. So who else not going out into the meadow other than Calatrix? All right. So everybody's going in the meadow. Go ahead.
Caltrix is not going with us.
No, I'm just gonna hang back and observe the entire field while you guys investigate particular parts of the field.
All right.
She's supervising.
That's one. Yeah, that's one of
Supervising
Calatrix's
things,
best moves. Is she leads from the back. It's awesome.
You're gonna be
All
a
right.
fine leader yourself one day, Bodhi. Have so much faith in you.
All right, and then I just walk on out.
Okay. As the mosquitoes are repelled away from you, your feet sink into the meadow. It's not common for this to happen, but it occasionally happens. Perhaps it's the little stream that's here. It's spring fed and cold, but when your feet sink into the soil here, the little footprints that you leave behind fill with water.
Oh. Interesting.
The other footprints?
Is it a marshland right in here?
It's wet. It's not necessarily marshy, but it's definitely damp.
Could there be some type of illusion in the area?
Roll your investigation check, please.
I suspect that
Okay.
myself.
I'm not good at this, so we'll see what happens. She
Okay.
says out loud, "Is there maybe there's some type of illusion?"
I mean, all of life is just an illusion, right? We got to just pierce through the veil, man. That's what I'm
I
always
get it.
doing.
Yeah.
That's death, Bodhi. You're talking about dying.
Callie yells
Can you
from the
guys?
back.
Do you guys hear
I have a
that?
message
Oh God, message.
right next to your ear.
All right, all right.
All right. So, Brahmi, unfortunately, you don't sense any illusions here.
She did put that thought out into the universe, so if anybody else wants to check, they are welcome to.
I'm gonna check for other footprints too, Eric.
Sure. Absolutely. Let's roll your investigation check looking for footprints.
To get better at this.
Or actually,
Yes,
that's survival. I'm sorry.
I would
Find your
rather
own
roll
footsteps.
survival, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
survival, please.
That's much better.
Okay, so with a 19, you will find several sets of footprints, particularly 3 sets of footprints. One large set that's about a size 14, and the other 2 were smaller, size 9 and 10. They are all 3 headed back the way you came from.
Like they came walking. So I'll follow those and try to get people to follow me too.
Okay,
Like I'll trace them back to where the genesis of them are.
sure. With a 19, you're able to not only get to where Calatrix is, but follow the tracks back towards town. How far would you like to go?
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go the other way.
Oh, you want to go from where?
Following-
Okay, you want to go to the source of them.
Are you following your own footprints, just to be clear?
No, I don't leave footprints.
Okay.
Did you take the don't leave footprints when you're stalking class? No, you probably you don't take classes.
Of course I did. I mean, I did back like a few decades ago. I mean, a lot of decades ago. Doesn't matter how many decades ago. I took a class.
It's changed since then. We have different
So,
shoes and
Eric,
stuff nowadays.
When you step on it and you said it makes a hole, a footprint hole. Now, when it fills in with water, is there dirt in that, or is just water fills it?
There's a little bit of mud when it fills. It's that dirty water. Yeah.
I was because I was thinking of the Everglades where it's actually grass floating on water.
No, not quite like that. For those who want to know later, this is actually, or I am basing this off of a personal experience that I've gone through.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Nothing bad happens.
nothing bad happens ever in this sort of situation.
Well, if it's a personal experience, I hope it's good.
No
Might lose
thing
your boot,
bad
that's
ever
about it.
happens in the red meadow, right, Thumper?
Mhm.
I've had that happen walking in metal and lose my boot because it went right off my foot.
All right. So, Mio, you follow the. Unfortunately, Galileo, it looks real pretty out here. Mio, you're
So
following the.
mosquitoes are real.
Fortunately, the mosquitoes are being repelled by the natural repellent that you have been provided by your friend Bodhidharma.
There's my investigation for Eric.
Okay, awesome.
Ooh.
Are you following Mio along? Or
Yep.
are you following Mio along? Sweet. Mio and Bodhi, you guys will track the steps pretty far away from Calatrix. How far would you like to go?
I mean, I think we should just go to the end of the path, don't you think,
Okay.
Mio?
Someone told me to. I'll follow the lead.
I
Awesome.
mean, you know
We
me.
all
I
follow
always
the
like to finish the job, right? You always got to finish the job.
Yeah, I go behind him. So, yep, these are a good set.
Calatrix, you look over there and you see them walking pretty far away. They get out to where it's about 300 feet away from you. You want to go closer? Or are you cool with
By
where
the
they're
time
at?
they get, yeah, if they get to 300 feet, I'll head out. Is it Rami and Galio hanging back?
No, they're uh she's with she's following the group.
Okay.
Same.
Altar,
Yeah.
as you guys get out to about the 300-foot mark from where Calatrix was, Mio and Bodhi lose track of this prince.
Ooh.
They just stop in the middle of nowhere. There's no more tracks. The ground hasn't changed, but you don't see any further prints. Altar, you can see the prints.
Okay. Are they left, right, or still going back?
Straight on.
Straight on.
Yep. All 3 sets are straight on, and they seem a little bit more deliberate in this area. As opposed to walking briskly, the prints are more concise and closer together. as if the people walking were slower at this point.
Direction that they're going in?
They,
Cool, guys. They went
you
this way.
you guys exited the Pearl Sanctuary through the eastern gate. The prints are sourced from the east and went towards the Pearl Sanctuary. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are currently traveling eastward towards the source of the footprints.
Away from the Pearl Sanctuary.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the
Perfect.
Pearl Sanctuary is landlocked, right? Like it's
Yes.
in the middle of your.
Well, yes, the Pearl Sanctuary itself is landlocked. There is a lake there, but it's to the south of the Pearl Sanctuary. I can pull up the Ivrixian map if we'd like. So we'll just pull the Ivrian map if we
The
so
Ivrian
choose.
map, thank you very much.
Yeah, the Ivrian map.
How do people from the Protectorate pronounce it?
Galileo?
Uh,
See, this lake here is what we're talking about to the south.
yeah, Ivrix.
Okay. They also pronounce it
Standard.
correctly.
All of Brahmi's people call it Ivry, according to her.
According to her, they do. Doesn't necessarily mean it's accurate. However,
No.
she is trying to convince everybody to repronounce it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hey, Mio, don't you see him anymore, Mio? These tracks go this way.
Well, we should follow him then.
Right. You coming,
Right.
Bodie? I got a good track on him.
Yeah.
All right. You guys can't see what he's talking about. Like, he can point out where he believes tracks are. There's no sign of a track there. Please roll insight checks to see if he might be joshing you.
He's probably just overconfident.
We trust him too much, Bodhi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Altar doesn't. Altar is a solid dude, man. That's why I hang out with him.
Okay. As you guys are walking
smart.
along, go ahead.
I just said he's wicked smart.
We can spot.
We could.
All right. Altar, you come to a spot where the footprints were stomped all around a circle. It's a big mess of footprints. And it's just a bare patch of very muddy dirt. It looks like someone has used shovels and various implements in order to spread dirt here, in order to bury something.
Hey, dude, you see all these prints? Do you see them now, Mio? Bodie?
I mean, I see the dirt pile. Is that what he's talking about, Bodhi?
Yeah, that dirt pile
Yeah.
isn't normally made. It's like a person did it and tried to, spread it out, make it look like it was natural, but it's not. This
Here's
is
the fun
kinda
part.
nice, dude.
You guys don't see what he's talking about. What you guys see is still grassy area. No footprints, no dirt area, nothing like that.
Would you make him smoke, Bodhi?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Altar's not able to hold the herb like he used to be able to, or maybe this is some sort of special Pearl Sanctuary herb. I don't know, man. This is weird.
You didn't slip something in. I mean, he's seen stuff, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't ever slip anything in. People get what I tell them they're gonna get.
Maybe
So I don't know.
maybe we should just humor him.
Okay. So Altar, so you see tracks and dirt?
Wow. You might be muted, Jim. We can't hear you.
I think he said,
It
wow.
looks like somebody dug something up or is trying to or dug a hole and trying to hide something in it, like pirates.
Wait, how many pairs of tracks are you seeing?
3.
Yeah, there was 3 extra beds in the house. That makes sense.
Well, should we start digging then? I just start digging where I'm at.
Okay.
Hand?
I don't even have a shovel.
Are we sure it isn't hidden by illusion?
What's? I mean, all of life is an illusion. We gotta like. And I look over to make sure Calatrix isn't around. We gotta see through the veil, man. That's what we gotta do. It's part of my life. That's what we're trying to do. Is trying to figure it all out.
300 feet back, wondering where everybody went.
Oddly, Calatrix, at this point, as you have left, they are no longer visible to you.
Can I like drop further back behind than I thought?
Yep.
Is there a wood line I walked into? Did they all just like make a left turn and didn't tell me?
No, it's a wide open grassy field with a little river going through it that's spring fed. Nice and
Did I see them disappear? Or they
roll a perception check. Okay, with a 26, you did see, a lot of crits tonight. You did see them disappear about 150 feet away from you. Would you like to roll an Arcana check? Because of who you are. Okay. With a 13, something's going on.
That's for sure magic. That's for sure magic. I saw them and they just, it's sure sign of magic.
Yeah, it looked like just a little, the grass moved and you didn't see them anymore. Perhaps it was a gust of wind.
Winds don't make people invisible, though. It's gonna be magic. I'd like to cast message to, let me go for Galio. Just real close to your ear. Oh, yeah, I directed at a person. I don't have to see him, right?
Right.
Just real close to your ear. You just hear the message. Are you guys okay? You disappeared.
What, you mean you can't see us?
That's cast message again to explain that disappeared means no longer visible. So when I say that you've disappeared, I do mean that I cannot see you.
Okay.
Given that you are receiving my message, I assume you are still within the vicinity.
I'll tell the people around me. I guess we're in some kind of illusion or veil because they can't see us from here.
With that comment, can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Eric?
Absolutely. Yes. Okay, with the 17, let me double check here. 17, no. Unfortunately, you have guidance on that? Okay. With an 8, was that 21? All right.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and send this to you. Altar. There you go. Hope that confuses the situation. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Hello?
Anybody got well, to my group, anybody got Dispel Magic?
Yes. Come guide me through this illusion and I will try to dispel it for you.
I think the whole thing, even the swamp, is an illusion.
Disgusting. Well, it's only the highest level spell I have, so let me just lay down in the grass for a second and cast it on the grass. See if that works. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. Come guide me through the through the
I told you
illusion.
to go back out the way we came and bring Callie back. She's lost. Come on, dude. Somebody.
I'll go.
Barney.
Okay,
I'll go.
cool. So you go back to collect Caltrix. You follow your steps backwards, and you can find her no problem.
Bodhi.
Yeah. What's up, Callie?
I see for yourself. There's a moment there where you become visible and then invisible if you continue. I point back where no one is visible. So that's magic. Let's go through and see if we can dispel it.
Okay.
Let's do that. I'm just gonna escort Bodhi back.
Did you not see the earth? It's all messed up right here where they've been digging. Can you see it?
I
No one
assume
else
this
can
is
see
an
it.
illusion. It is it's pretty healthy looking grass from here.
Nope, it's not grass. There's no. I don't see a blade of grass around this spot. It's an hallucination.
I'm gonna go put my hand in the place that Altair seems to be looking.
Okay.
Do I feel grass?
You feel grass at the moment. Roll your investigation check, please.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Grassy.
Are you going to intimidate it? Is that what you're doing?
Is that what I did? Oh my God.
Intimidation? Wow.
Your
I'm
grass.
just
Oh, I'm scared.
I'm gonna look again, and that grass better not be there.
I got it. I'll get ready. Go ahead, roll your D4.
Oh, are you putting a hand on me?
Yep.
All right. So with the 23, you can feel, instead of grass, the swoosh of mud.
Ugh.
It's cool, and yet at the surface warm. The sun's been hitting it, and so the moment you get past a quarter-inch deep, it just gets that ice cold. It sticks to your hand, and you slide in the mud a little bit. It smells like old decay, like a compost pile that's been out way too long. A wet dog.
A wet dog. See, you didn't hit grass, you hit mud.
Does seem to be the case. Let me summon up my disgust for this whole thing.
Okay.
Similar to how I learned this spell in the first place. And just let me just dispel this. Make it go away.
All right.
Make it stop.
Dispel magic, and I have to get the exact message here. Dispel.
You are welcome to it. There you go.
I think if it's third level or below, it's automatic. And if
Right.
it's higher, then you gotta.
Okay, so this is a 4th level spell, so I need you to roll your spellcasting modifier with a DC of 14.
Just stop. Don't roll it.
No? Okay.
Bodhi's all, Callie, I think you've got this. I believe in you. But, because you're figuring out the world. And I do that.
I'm figuring out the world. What? Bodhi, how old are you?
And then my important roll for today was a 20.
Okay. So, Calatrix dispels magic on the hallucinatory terrain.
And then gets mad at Bodhi.
No, but you didn't know that. Like, you don't know what Bodhi's doing, man. Like, don't worry, Callie. Like,
I'm just hearing your words. I'm hearing you tell me that I'm just now figuring out. You've been alive so much longer than you.
Whoa, check it out,
I have
Callie.
been to every.
We've seen through the veil. Look it, we've seen through the veil.
I'm gonna stand up and then flick mud towards Bodhi and off my fingers.
And we're not even dead. This is what I'm talking about.
See, I told you guys I could see it.
Whoa.
That was very well done, Altair. Thank goodness you've got a good head on your shoulders.
Thank
I
you,
flicked
Alex.
mud at Bodhi again.
Bodhi can't tell he's got extra dirt on him.
Honestly, no one can tell.
You wipe it off and just put more on.
Incredible. Yes.
So,
Hmm.
should we dig up and see what they were? We didn't bring shovels, did we?
No, we didn't.
Bodhi said he could get through the topsoil.
Yeah, like is there a place, Eric, that looks like there was a hole or a dig or
It's
something?
about 30 feet wide. Yeah. Just based off of where the footprints are, it looks like people helped the mud slide back into place.
All right. Are we looking for anything in particular? No.
Nope. Something shady. We're looking for something shady. Or something that connects to Sildov? Yep,
I'll look around here
Sildov.
to see if there's any broken shovels that I could just, smooth off the one end and use it as a short shovel.
You look around for the blade of a shovel, and unfortunately, you will not find the blade of a shovel. Anyone who digs and leaves the blade of a shovel behind is doing a bad job.
I was referring to if it's broken. Like just throw it away.
Shovels are disposable.
Yes, they are.
Well,
What kind of
are if
monster are
care
you?
about
Oh,
them.
that's right. Never mind.
Alaskan.
Don't go there. Go there.
I was going to mention welding just because I wanted to.
Don't go there.
Okay.
Was there forest clearing that happened here in addition to digging?
Yes, there's a significant amount of forest clearing. There's a defoliation that has happened, and there's more than one dig site in the area based off of how many footprints are around here. This is the dig site that was described to you by Aridel.
This was the one that was approved by the council.
Right. But with your history check, and you don't need to roll this one, there's no way the council would have approved this. Someone has
Ginormous
gone...
mess.
Yeah, someone has gone way outside of the scope of an expedition and gone nuts on this environment.
Spread out and look for signs of how this was done, or if they did it with any kind of plan or intention.
Okay. Let's have everyone walk around and do some perception checks. As you guys slough through the mud. For the record, Aridel's skirt, Brahmi, is now ruined.
Oh,
But we're getting our good information.
I'll guidance myself every time I do it.
Sure.
Perception, right?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Awesome.
Down comes a boot in the butt.
Yep. Calatrix. You've seen organized defoliation before, after all. It's a tactic that you've used in the past, I'm sure. This is very much along those lines. They've left the tougher trees behind, the ones with the deep roots. Anything that didn't pose a major obstacle to digging has been removed, been killed using necrotic magic. The plants have been withered, and others bloom. You recognize this spell as one that healers sometimes use around you.
See anything, Mayo?
Just a lot of dead stuff. Is there a pattern to any of this, Eric?
Other than avoiding the big trees and focusing on the smaller ones to clear them out, there's bare patches that are about 30 feet in diameter. All of the dig sites are about 30 feet in diameter. Almost like they're looking for something specific.
Almost like a systematic grid type thing, right?
Right. Just they ignore the ones that would be too hard due to the trees. They haven't uprooted any of the major palm trees or any of the major plants that would be a pain. None of the yuccas or anything like that.
Yeah. Is they're doing it like in a certain pattern going? Does it look like the most recent one that footprints around would be the newest?
The most recent one would be the newest, and it is not in a grid pattern, but more of they don't skip any. So it's just a wave pattern. So they just are moving across the glade.
The last one stopped in like an awkward spot, or did it make it all the way across?
It did not make it all the way across. It stopped about a third of the way across the glade. You get the distinct feeling that when whoever shows up to do this, you can imagine them sloughing through the mud, dispelling their own illusion, or simply seeing through it because they can, picking up the next area that they should clean up, but always the one that's most convenient to them. You can all roll insight checks based off of the knowledge you've just gained. Wow, Calatrix. All right.
Brains of the operation.
Yep, the brains of the operation with Mio. Just saying.
Oh wait, where's Mio? Oh, Mio, good roll.
I'm an assistant.
Yeah. So, as you guys look at the environment, I'm missing Bodhi. Oh, Bodhi's got a 6 on that. Okay. The pattern that they've done here is from west to east, as if they were leaving the Pearl Sanctuary and going deeper into the jungle. So they must have started back about where you guys first walked in and felt the ground give way beneath you, where the mosquitoes started. As you guys have come further, there's defoliation ahead that hasn't been dug through. So they've cleared, but not explored.
Is there any sign of, I don't know, like success? Is there any like drag marks or anything like coming away from the dig sites other than just filling the hole back in?
Let's roll a new investigation check. Are you telling your assistants to do this as well?
Of course. Everybody take a look around for any signs of success. See if anyone like dropped any baubles or left drag marks in the mud.
Investigation, or what are we rolling, Eric?
Yes, please. All right, Altar.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness. Ooh, Bodhi.
Okay. So, Altar, you're going to find a bracelet with a bright red gem in it. It's wrapped around, and the gold work of this bracelet looks like a serpentine dragon. Wow. Serpentine dragon that would wrap around the arm of the wearer, and then the mouth opens up and holds onto the gem in its jaws. Bodhi, you're going to find a nice canteen. It's ornately carved. Whoever had this might have just kept it as a decoration, but it's very obviously a canteen. It has little thong straps that used to be nice, but have decayed over years and years. It's just got the little hooks for the strap to be attached to.
I look at it and I toss it up in there a little bit, and I look over it.
It sloshes.
Oh, I look over it. Ah, shoot. I can't remember. Galileo?
Huh?
Galileo? Is it Galileo?
Yep.
Look
Yeah.
at Galileo, and
Galileo,
I'm like, hey, Galileo, I know Calatrix already has a bunch of flasks and stuff, so why don't you have this? Welcome to the team. It might actually have, looks like it might have some of what you want anyway. And I hand that over to him.
Okay, what are you handing me?
A ornate ancient flask canteen type thing that actually has liquid in it. And I'm welcoming you to the team.
Oh, thank you.
Drink it. Just drink it right now. Drink it.
If I gave it to Calatrix,
Don't
it'd be drank
drink
already.
it.
You just wouldn't care. She just go on.
She's trying to drown her sorrows.
Or yes. Yeah, maybe.
I guess I'll
Call
open it
everybody
and
over-
sniff
over
it,
where
try
I
to
am.
determine if it had water or alcohol in it.
It had water for a couple hundred
Bacteria.
years.
Oh, it's aged just right.
Oh, yikes.
Mio,
Age
it's
right.
black mold. Or sorry, Galileo, it smells like black mold that's been stuck in a basement for a very long time. The canteen's very elaborately etched, but man, you shouldn't drink that. Are you going to?
No.
Okay.
You might get mutant powers.
I can fix it
Ooh.
so you can.
Might get mutant powers.
Purify food and water.
Oh. Well, Rami will appreciate that.
Hey guys, come on over here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, you cool people, come here, come here, come here.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
look.
And I wipe the thing off and show them the bracelet I found.
Is this ancient too?
Yeah. Looks ancient.
Does it look like the jewelry that I found in the house?
Similar style, yes.
Okay.
So they're trying to dig up treasure or something like that.
Is that illegal? I mean, is he not allowed to do this?
Well, he's not allowed to do it this way for sure.
Yeah, he's
And I
tearing up the environment.
Look around.
I mean, we assume it's him, but
That's true. Additionally, if this is a sponsored dig from Pearl Sanctuary, the findings should be reported properly.
we could try to trace the tracks back to where they were going.
The fact that we've dispelled the illusion here might perturb whoever cast it.
Hmm.
We could. Well, I hate to suggest another camping trip so soon, but we could lay in wait and see who comes out to either finish the job or repair the illusion.
Sure, because isn't this the side of the sanctuary where the house is on? So if they had a tunnel, it would. Well, they have a tunnel, but would the tunnel lead out to like an exit point for them to reach the dig?
Yeah, really. Far tunnel, wouldn't it?
Well, they had diggers in the house, and they had dirt on the floor in the basement, and they had a secret tunnel. Pickaxes and overalls and hard hats. So I imagine they were digging something. Maybe if it wasn't all the way out to here, but.
How long ago did Aradel say that the dig site was authorized?
3 months.
Like what? 3 months ago?
Yep.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, should we follow the footsteps? Wait. The footsteps go back towards the gate, isn't that true?
Correct.
They go back towards the city or towards the gate?
The gate
Same time.
is the city wall, so yes.
I was just wondering if they go back to the secret door to get into the city.
No, it's just the actual gate that they go through.
But they also still keep going east, right?
Up to where you guys are at. You guys
Oh.
have reached the end of those.
Maybe we just investigate with the gate guards then and see who's coming through.
Yeah, they might notice somebody coming through with a bunch of mud on them. That's a good possibility. That's a good one, Calatrix.
So investigate in the city or stake out this area?
I think it's better to stake out this area or look around. Like, something absolutely happened here.
Certainly did.
Is there, like, walking around, there's nothing else to find, Eric, that we can...
You can roll more perception checks. I don't mind.
That seems...
Would Bodhi go digging through the mud with the hopes of finding more stuff?
No, but what he would do is... So he's pulling out, like, a little book that his mom gave him.
Sure.
And it's like this collected sayings of, like, one of the most famous people that ever lived in the factory,
Sure.
Buddy Hart. And, like, he was the halfling
Okay.
that had it all figured out.
Uh-huh.
So it's just, like, sayings on him. And he's like, man, should we? He's just trying to, like, he's just, like, thinking hard.
Testify.
Yeah, it's thinking hard, kind of as hard as Bodhi ever does something. And he's looking in that book for about 10 minutes, just think about what Buddy Hart would do, because he has it all figured out. He's wondering, is staying here and searching through the mud and looking for, like, a tunnel or a dig or evidence of what's going on here, is that the right thing to do? And in the midst of all doing that, what he's really doing is cast an augury as a ritual.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Let's see here.
I love that.
So,
Ruminating on Buddy Hart is how you cast augur.
I love this.
Yeah, he just
It's
reading
great.
his sayings, man. That he had
Yeah.
it all figured out, man.
He
Not
did.
at all.
Yeah. All right. Making sure I get this right. All right. And the specific course of action that you plan to take would be
To stay here and investigate this area more.
you will get nothing for results that are not especially good or bad.
All right. Well, you know what I like? This place has nothing for us. There's nothing good here anymore. That's the way I figure it. So we should probably just go back to town.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and just make a note of the fact that it's within the next 30 minutes. So,
Can I collect a piece of? I just want to collect evidence of the wither and bloom. So,
Sure.
like, just some
necrotized plants.
withered leaves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have the journal. We can reach out to Dream
Shade.
Shade, right?
We can. Why?
Maybe we should do that. Get some further information.
Like, is there a specific information you're thinking of?
I guess we were just sent here to assist Aradel, right?
But we were sent on recon to get information. So asking for more information, unless you've got like a specific question that you're thinking of.
I guess
I don't know what to ask.
Yeah, the only other thing I can think we could do would be to talk to the guards and maybe try to sneak back into that house and get into that passageway.
We could talk to the council too, right?
Yeah, I think we should meet up with Arendelle. I think reporting on the destruction that's happened out here is an easy course of action. But if Arendelle wants to be able to tie this to Sildov, then we'll need to do some more investigation.
Yeah, so let's do some more investigation, but I don't think Buddy Hart would hang out around here, so I think we should probably just go back to the city.
I think, yeah, we probably should work on finding out where that tunnel goes in the mansion.
Cool.
We could investigate it outside the wall where we think it might come out at, or I don't think it comes all the way here, right?
The footprints don't come out here, so. Oh, well, the footprints don't come out to the wall either.
So let's go investigate that. I think I might be able to help there too.
All right, back to the wall.
All right. Well, we take you guys back towards the Pearl Sanctuary. As you guys leave this muddy, disgusting site, I need an insight check from, I need an insight check from Calatrix.
Oh.
Can I give her guidance?
Yeah. It's okay. With a 13, she's got it. So, Calatrix, whenever someone comes back, they're going to know that their hallucinatory terrain's gone.
For sure.
They may not know who caused it, but they'll notice that it's no longer a hallucination.
Should someone stay here to watch?
We already had the discussion. Stake out or not stake out.
All right.
Not to jump on you, but like
That's okay.
I do think we should try to cover our tracks on the way out, though.
All right. Cool. So as you guys head off, I'm going to go ahead and have you guys go back to the Pearl Sanctuary.
Well, no, we're
We're not going back to the.
Or to the wall itself?
Yeah, we're going to try to follow the tracks to the wall and see where they entered.
Sure. Cool.
And then try to go on the other side of, we can't find that, go the other side of that house of that dude.
Sure.
And like kind of try to figure out where that tunnel would come under the wall and look for it over there.
Okay.
Can you do the pass without a trace while we're creeping around the wall?
Yeah, so here's what I want you guys to do. So like check out this. And everyone gathers around and I like like temporary tattoos where you rub on them like with the the washcloth.
Yep.
I just rubbed that little picture of the fat man behind a little skinny tree hiding on everyone real quick. And now we all are passing without a trace.
I love it.
Cool. Awesome. So let's get stealth checks from everyone, and we are going to add a +10 to each of your stealth checks.
Thank goodness, I need it.
As you guys creep through the jungle of Ivrix. 22 is still solid. Just saying.
Roll a 3, Eric.
It's still good.
Ooh, I got a 31.
That's nice.
Nice.
Well done.
16 plus 10 makes 26.
All right.
Galio's rocking a 30 also.
Yeah, and you notice that that's particularly good for him wearing half plate.
Yeah. All right.
I think
I'm on the most
think
invisible
maybe that
one.
I think that canteen is really helping you hide, Galio.
Might be magic, dude.
Yes, the canteen.
All right. So as you guys try to follow the tracks, who is doing the guiding here? The tracking.
I'm pretty good at following stuff.
Actually, I can help Bodhi. I knew where they were originally.
Okay,
All right.
sure.
So there we
So,
That's with advantage.
yep.
Sweet.
Awesome. So
Roll
with
dice.
a 15, I do need to go ahead and roll the die and see what we get here. And I'm not going to give them any bonuses on this. So we're just going to roll 1d20. Will you be able to track them? Yes. Okay. So you track the footprints back towards the city. They go straight up to the gate. If you want to follow them, the tracks go up to where the cobblestones start. And it's at that point that there will be mud for about 15, 20 feet, and then the tracks will disappear.
Okay. So
We were
do you
checking
guys
out.
want the wall on the other side of the house?
I'm sorry, what was the question about the wall on the other side of the house?
To see if like where the secret tunnel comes out?
Oh, okay. You want to go over and do the triangulation and try to figure that out?
Yeah.
Cool. You guys can burst through the underbrush here and head in that direction to hit the outside of the wall where the tunnel should be coming out, based off of Brahmi's description. Because she's the only one who saw the tunnel, I'm going to ask for a survival check from Brahmi to get you guys to the correct spot next to the wall.
Can you do that thing, the guidance spell, please?
Guidance. You got it.
Thank you. Okay.
And I'll be-
Survival.
And I'm gonna help her.
Okay?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Thank
remember,
you.
like, this is how Buddy Hart would do it. He had it all figured out. It's right here in this book.
I don't know who that is, but I will take your word for it.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
All right, Brahmi. So,
So that's 26 actually.
yeah, I think you got there. Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Good job. That's amazing. So, Brahmi, as you get to the section of the wall that should be in line with the tunnel, the
Mhm.
brush here is thick. No one's tunneled here. No one's cleared any brush here. It takes a lot of effort to even get here. The only thing of note here is that you can see the top of the city wall, and the archers at the top that are doing patrols do wave at you cheerfully.
Like, we're so stealthy.
Oh, sorry. Aren't we
I'll
stealthy?
wave at
Are
the
we not
guards.
stealthy anymore?
They'll wave at the guards when we're stealthing.
I'm sorry.
It gives us
waved
away.
at us. It's nice.
You remember that Brahmi only rolled a 22?
What? They can see past the 22?
Yes, they can see past the 22. The archers at the Pearl Sanctuary absolutely can see past the 22.
But these aren't the manor guards. These are city guards. So
Correct.
It doesn't matter. They
Right.
she smiles and waves back at them.
Okay.
Nice old lady just lost in the woods. Oh dear.
You do that way too well.
And she
Way
turns
too
and heads back at the woods.
Okay, you disappear into the woods.
Okay, so they saw me. It's fine.
You watch a snake crawl along a branch right behind Altar.
Well, Altar, don't move. There's a snake right behind you. It's okay. It's just passing by.
Cool.
It doesn't look upset. Okay, so I don't
Snakes,
know.
water creatures.
That is a water
Brahmi?
creature, yeah. It has
Oh,
this one
great.
speed.
She is just going to give positive vibes and calming vibes, so it just continues on its way
Okay,
without feeling stressed.
cool. It will mosey along very slowly, and we'll find a bird eventually to eat.
Okay.
You want to ask it if it had seen any muddy people digging
seen
up the
anything?
forest. It's gone.
Just make sure. I don't think she can do that, but let me see.
Sounds good.
Communicate simple ideas. They can understand your words, but you cannot understand them in return. So, yeah. Sorry.
Well, just like curl up into a little ball if you've seen a little muddy person come by, digging up the forest. The
That could
Bodhi
work.
doesn't count. Bodhi doesn't count.
It's like just looks at everyone and curls up into a ball. Okay, so maybe it comes out further that way. So if we just keep walking away from the wall, maybe we'll see some sort of entry point, or maybe,
Okay.
some sort of disturbance in the underbrush.
So Bodhi's like, well, maybe. So what we're looking for is like an entrance to the secret tunnel that goes to that
The
dude's
house.
house.
Yes.
What's that guy's name?
Sildov's.
I'm
To
gonna call him
Sildov's
Ernie.
house in the basement. That's what we're looking for.
Ernie is a great name.
All right.
And then
Yes, because we think he's smuggling things inside of his house.
All right. So Bodhi goes, I think I might be able to figure this out. And he takes like his roach clip out of his hair,
Uh-huh.
rolls just a big old Jamaican doobie, just smokes out really big.
Is that a plane?
And he casts that. And he's
Locate
looking for
object. Okay.
the entrance to the secret tunnel at the end of the tunnel from leaving from Slildove's house basement.
Unfortunately, you're not familiar with it. So you're not familiar with the exit from the secret tunnel.
All right.
Yeah.
the nearest object of a particular kind. How many secret tunnel doors can there be?
Nearest object of a particular kind. So we're going to say secret tunnel door is what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's why I worded it that way, but you said it
Okay.
didn't work.
Let's see here. Secret tunnel door. And it's within
I said
1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're going to detect a secret tunnel door. And the nearest secret tunnel door from where you guys are at right now, let me get my math and my tracking. All right, you should be 40 feet away from it, but it's also down.
What does that mean?
It's 40 feet east of you, and the nearest secret tunnel door is approximately 30 feet below you.
All right, this
Oh
is
my
just
God, a mole city.
this is just turning into the Bodhidharma show, and I'm sorry, everybody.
No,
No, it's not. It's not.
But,
You're doing great.
So I'm gonna do this,
What's
and
this?
I'm gonna turn into
That's a lot.
this,
Wild shape. All right.
and I'm gonna turn into that.
A cave badger. All right. Let's pull up the cave badger here.
Which has a burrowing speed of 15.
Yep.
And if you notice, it says
When they burrow, they leave tunnels behind you.
And it's a medium-sized creature, so he's actually bigger than Bodhi. So he'll leave a tunnel big enough for people to follow me. And I go ahead and burrow down to the door that I found.
All right. Cool. That's really awesome. Damn. So as Bodhidharma begins to wild shape, can you animate this wild shape, please? Can you please describe the visual that we're having with this lovely young hippie?
He takes this, like, it's almost like magic. He takes like the biggest rip off of his joint that you've ever seen him take, and he exhales, and as he exhales, the smoke billows all around him, and you guys kind of lose sight of him. And then when the smoke clears, there's a giant cave badger sitting there.
It's a big thing. Does it have dreads?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
No.
how else would you know that he's Bodhi? Like, yeah.
All right.
The tie-dye pattern in his fur.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
The little Altar's little roach is still just attached. It didn't get subsumed into his body. That's the only piece of equipment.
Okay. So as Bodhidharma the badger begins digging down, he does so at a rate of 15 feet every 6 seconds, which is crazy fast. Like, seriously, we're talking excavator fast. Faster than excavators.
Does the dirt just come like flying out, or are you packing it into the walls? What's happening over there?
Flying out because I'm leaving a tunnel for you guys to follow.
All right.
We'll step aside. I'll
Um,
stand behind the cave badger.
before you step aside, because you've never seen him do this before, I'm going to ask Bodhidharma to roll an unarmed strike just for
Oh my
a
God.
DC to be set. So Bodhi's unarmed strike is a 15. I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw of a DC 15 or be covered in mud and dirt and plants.
Do myself. Oh, I can't use guidance on this.
No. Brahmi, you're covered. Mio steps out of the way. Caltrix steps out of the way. Gallios
Galio.
gets hit, and Altar gets hit. So you guys get the proverbial back end of a car in a puddle as our friend Bodhi digs down,
Oh,
leaving a
When
giant
he
hole. Good.
when he started, because it's his unarmed strike, when he started digging, it was like crazy. You couldn't imagine like this cave bear was actually doing a little bit of Tai Chi to begin with, like hippie Tai Chi, and he started digging really quick, and that was how his unarmed strike worked.
Awesome.
So angry to find out that anything you know is useful.
oh my God.
So, unfortunately for me, that's where I'm going to have to end it for tonight, as you are going to break down into the tunnel, and I don't have that ready for you.
Oh, goodness.
Because you have gone laterally into the content, and now I have to prepare next week for you guys to skip ahead into the tunnel beneath the Pearl
like-
Sanctuary.
We followed all the clues directly in a just a straight line.
Yeah,
Followed the footprints.
yeah. I did not think you guys were going to go down that far with a cave badger, which is really cool. I love it. Like, applause are deserved here. Good job, good thinking, good play. But yeah, we will have you guys enter the tunnel next week. After all Aradel wanted was information as to what's going on. So,
We need confirmation.
yeah, that's what we're going to end for tonight. I hope you guys had fun with this. We will pick up next week and have some more fun.